Okay.
Mel
Why did I
time.
say that?
Mel time.
Okay.
It's
Okay.
it's Mel
Oh, you
time.
got the 4. Okay.
We got a coon gremlin on the run. If he walks your way, you need to hide your son. 'Cause he's a coon gremlin on the run. Never turn down a picture from anyone. It's always been his destiny to live the life of a creep, lock him up and throw away the key. This coon gremlin is done, yes sirree. We got a coon gremlin on the run. If he walks your way, you need to hide your sons. 'Cause he's a coon gremlin on the run. Never turn down a picture from anyone. It's always been his destiny to live the life of a creep, lock him up and throw away the key. This coon gremlin is done.
What's up, everybody? Some of you don't even know who Destiny is. Like, where have you been? Where have you been? I thought he was the most famous left-wing streamer on the internet. That's what I heard. But apparently nobody knows who Destiny is. What's up, everybody? We got him. We got him. I talked about this I think in January. There was this whole he was like texting a bunch of people all the nudes that he had like gathered over the years. So like women would send him stuff and then he would send it to like other people. And he got in trouble for that. And then there was a question at the time was like one of them underage. And it's coming out that one of them was likely 17. I mean, I've heard from both sides of it. Oh, she wasn't 17, but there's documents showing that she's 17, unless the documents are fake or they were misread or something like that. Cause there's all kinds of conspiracies like the Destiny crowd's trying to cover for him. But yeah, it's not going good. It's not going good for old Destiny, guys. I think we finally got him. And yeah, I just worked on a couple songs for it today, just pulled out the guitar, jumped on the drum set. What do you think? Got that good 70s vibe? This is not AI, guys. This is 100% not AI. Welcome to the show, boys. What's a coon gremlin? What's a coon gremlin, guys? Nobody knows what a coon gremlin is? Destiny is a coon gremlin. Okay, Destiny is somebody who his whole life evolves around getting it in a very unhealthy way. But yeah, man, let's get to the first video. So this guy, Willie Mack, I think he was at some point friends with Destiny. I've seen his videos before, but he's reporting Destiny to the police, and he just did a video about it. And yeah, it's not looking good for Destiny, man. This guy survived so many fucking terrible things. Like his son is now coming out. What's up, Be Unstoppable? Welcome. Welcome to the team, Adam Sandberg. What's up, everybody in the chat? How's everybody doing? The lords of the chat. The kings of the gab. What's up, everybody in the chat? I hope you guys are doing good. Yeah, so let me get this on the right screen here. Thank you for the gifted membership, Be Unstoppable. Guys, if you're enjoying the show, smash the thumbs up. Share this out. YouTube, I don't know how much longer I'm going to be on YouTube. It's looking really fishy, sketchy right now. They removed a video. That now I've seen videos that are getting demonetized. My reach just went to 0 because now I'm a really bad boy. I don't know. But also follow me on Twitter, x.com/pingtrip, PINGTR1P. Just in case anything happens, you can still find my live streams because I'll notify you on Twitter. Let me pull this up. Doop, 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 doop. Here we go. Oh, what a beautiful man Destiny is here. For you guys that don't know who Destiny is, I'm sorry. I don't know what to tell you. You missed the boat on the Destiny drama. Streamer Destiny has been accused of sexting and sharing pornographic material with a 17-year-old girl. Twitter users, including his own son, which is a wild story because his son just got banned off X for being, pro-Hitler. He's a kid. Hopefully, it's just a phase, like Destiny says. It's just a phase, We'll just let it play out. So he got banned off Twitter, but before he did, he was talking a lot of shit about his father. It was really sad about how like he doesn't have a father and his mother's terrible. And it was like one of those posts where it's like, yeah, this is why 14-year-olds shouldn't have Twitter. Now, I'm not saying all of his stuff isn't true, but as a kid, as a teenager, your emotions are all over the place. And sometimes the worst thing to do is to, be tweeting publicly when you're having a teenage crash out, which is perfectly fine. I had plenty of teenage crash outs. But yeah, it's not going good for Destiny right now in many different ways. It's not surprising someone who said this might have actually been messing with a minor,
What, if you just because you molest a child doesn't make you a pedophile. That's not.
Yes, it does. Yes, it.
What, if you just because you molest a child doesn't make you a pedophile. That's not.
I mean, there's usually a lot of signs. There's a lot of hints along the way. I said this last stream. What is going on with all of these streamers and like it seems to be a lot of them are up to some real dark sexual degeneracy, and not even like not like they're just sleeping around a lot and doing weird kinky shit in the bedroom. No, like we're talking about like underage shit. You know, maybe this is just the start of like a domino effect. We're gonna start finding out like all these streamers are. Someone like Destiny, to me is like his biggest motivation to be famous is to get on Discord and like pick up chicks from his audience. That seems to be like the motivation for a lot of people. Like, oh, if I get famous, imagine all the chicks are going to be in my audience. I'm the exact opposite. That's not a good move to be looking to pick up chicks in your fucking audience. So yeah, not surprising with Destiny here. He's also the one that's been in the Nick Fuentes clips that are going around a lot. I've played it before, so I'm not going to play it again, but I'll summarize it. Basically, he talks about children being hot, and then Nick Fuentes is like, based. That's why we love him. Based. The most cringiest fucking clip of all time. So yeah, I mean, the signs are there, guys. There's been plenty of clues along the way. Asmongold, I got that one out of order. There we go. I went out of order. So here's Willie Mack, the Willie Mack Show. I've seen some of his clips before. He seems to lean kind of like center left, maybe a little bit. So he's been friendly with Destiny. So Destiny shared a lot of shit with him. And he's now sending that shit to the police.
I reported Destiny to the police. This is not clickbait and entirely has to do with the DMs he sent me. A few days ago, a Reddit post showed that the girl Destiny shared Pixie's nudes with was seemingly confirmed to be 17 years old due to her getting doxxed. There is almost a 0% chance that she was not 17 during that time. So I do what I usually do and reached out to get a comment. He said the girl, Rose, told him she was 19 and in college at the time, and that the leaker Solo, who is her ex-boyfriend, confirmed that she lied about her age to him. This is true. And similar,
this is a 36-year-old man who's like, oh, you're 19? That's fine. Dude, like, do you have to accept every fucking nude photo from everybody on the internet, Destiny? Like, it's kind of like, at this point, it's getting, like, well, obviously dangerous levels because now it's turning out one of them was underage. But like, dude, like, you don't have to accept every nude photo from every random fucking person on the internet. It's probably a bad idea. Now, just assuming maybe he thought that she was legal. Well, you should have got fucking proof, dude. You should have got proof. And I'm sure, I don't know what this chick looks like, but I'm sure she didn't look much over 18. I'm sure.
scandals, this is where people usually argue, is he lying? Did he actually know the age? Is it his fault if he was catfish? I usually wait for all the details to come out before I comment. This is not why I went to the police. It's because he continued to write. I didn't know this until way later, but the videos she recorded with other guys, the file names are like screen recording, blah, blah, blah. And then he shows me a screenshot of the top of a video clip and says, her boyfriend was recording these on Skype calls. That's absolutely insane to think about him doing all of this if she was 17. Well, this is insane to me because he's saying Rose's boyfriend recorded CP while sending me a screenshot of the alleged CP. So I asked to confirm if he just did that. If you were sending me this, I'm guessing you still have that video. Destiny replies, depends on why you're asking. But yes, I created copies of all of our messages and everything when that court case started. Just to be clear, he's admitting to having alleged CP downloaded on his computer. He literally has the video open as I'm talking to him. I go, bruh, there's been allegations at least since my last video that she was underage, and you still have potential CP of her? He replies, I have an obligation to preserve relevant evidence, etc. So I created backups of all of the important / relevant conversations. He continues, I don't think I'm allowed to delete it, lol. I don't know if it counts as hiding / destroying evidence. And I reply, talk to a lawyer, that seems crazy to me. Who keeps this sort of stuff on their computer without 100% knowing if they're supposed to or not? Isn't that something you want to confirm? I continued, you just let me know you have CP videos saved to your computer. You knew it was alleged that she was underage. You still have them. Do you see how fucked this is? So now I've confirmed that this guy has child porn on his computer. In my 8 years of reaching out to people over allegations, I've never had anyone admit that to me. The last message he sent me was, 1, I don't even know 100% of her age was legitimately less than 18 when these were taken. So basically, he's not 100% sure if he has child porn on his computer. He's just 99% sure. Got it. 2, I'm pretty sure I have an obligation to preserve stuff related to my court case. I've talked about it with my lawyer already, specifically with regards to the Rose stuff. So we went from, I don't know if I can delete this, to my lawyer says it's totally fine to keep. I don't know the law, but the idea that his lawyer would tell him to hold on to CP for a civil case just doesn't seem likely to me. I don't know. LawTube can figure that out. 3, if something were to come out of this, I don't know if I'd want to wipe everything and not have something to turn over to the authorities. If hypothetically, whenever a political creator is about to give a hypothetical, you know you're about to hear some weird shit. If hypothetically her boyfriend or whatever was actually trafficking her or getting her to fuck other dudes on video for him, and if there was ever some kind of investigation into that, am I hurting the chance of looking into him by deleting all of this stuff? Oh, so now the reason he's keeping the CP is because of a hypothetical criminal case that he is not pursuing at all. Okay, maybe these reasons are legally sound advice that came from his lawyer. Maybe he's lying and just saying anything to make it sound better to me. I don't know, I'm not a lawyer. I just know this guy's admitting to having CP in my DMs, 60 gigabytes according to him. Seriously, how does he know the amount if he doesn't have it? Also, how does her boyfriend being in the wrong somehow make Destiny in the right? It makes no sense. For all he knows, her boyfriend could have been 17 as well. Dude, you were 33. I reported this to the police and recorded my interactions and calls with the detective.
It's terrible, dude.
Hello, nice to speak with you again.
Great question.
Sure.
You had screenshots or copies of the
Yes.
what you guys spoke about having child porn and all that?
Yep. I also sent him my DMs with Destiny. I don't know if anything will come from this. I don't like leaking DMs, as me respecting what creators want on and off the record allows me to talk to all sides of the situation, builds trust with the creator, and also allows me to get follow-up statements for when the drama develops. But when you tell me that you're in possession of and going to remain in possession of CP, that confidentiality is over. I shouldn't even need to say that. If Destiny ends up being legally in the right to keep it, then fair enough. If he ends up getting charged, then I'm glad I did something. I'm just trying to do the right thing in a situation I've never been in before.
So yeah, I'm trying to find the document. I know there was a document for this Rose chick showing she was 17. Let me see. I don't know. I can't find it because it might have got removed because it was like too private. But this is what I'm reading, and I don't know how true this is, but it sure seems like it. You know, if she was over 18, I think Destiny would have already came out and been like, "Here's the proof." But Rose was born in October 2004. Rose is the underage chick that was sexting with Destiny. Rose was born in October 2004. She turned 17 4 months before he confirmed sending her sex tapes and revenge porn of another 18-year-old and his wife. Destiny asked for and received CSAM of her during this time period. He also admitted on stream to sexting her for months before this. A middle-aged dude is like sexting on the internet. It's just creepy. It's just like, come on, dude. Like, how dumb are you, man? Like, it's hard for me to understand why someone would throw their career away just to get some fucking nudie photos on the internet. You know? And here's like his first, this is his first time talking. Here's Steven Destiny Bonnell's DM interaction with 17-year-old Rose. What a moron. Never checked the ID. You're hot as fuck, but 18. What the fuck? Okay, well, then why? First of all, like, even if she was 18, it's still creepy as fuck when you're in your mid-30s creeping on an 18-year-old. You're hot as fuck, but 18, what the fuck? Also, 1 day old account. Oh, well, I mean, I'm flattered. If you wanted to, yeah, sure. Preferably one near an ID, so I know you're at least 18. But I understood if that's too much, you'd be uncomfortable. You'd be comfortable showing. I don't know, dude. This is why this guy is called the Coom Gremlin. Okay, for all of you who don't know, I mean, maybe you didn't watch, Sam Hyde, because that's where the term coomer comes from. You know, it's somebody that cooms all the time. If you don't understand what a coomer is, I don't know how to help you, but he's definitely a Coomer Gremlin. He's like the head Coomer. He's King Coomer, dude. But yeah. So it doesn't get much better. It seems like at this point, I don't know. Is he just going to keep skating on this shit and like nothing happens? I mean, the police are going to have to investigate, aren't they? If they fucking finally got a report about it. Here's everybody's favorite.
I think that as a
streamer,
content creator,
Asman.
this is just like my opinion. If their age starts with 1 and your age starts with 3, stop.
Just stop.
Just stop.
Just stop. Immediately.
It doesn't matter what the reason is or anything else. Just stop. Some under, yeah. And it's happened before, yeah, sure. And it's too big to fail. At this point, is it too big to fail? No.
I noticed a lot of people are using. I'm pretty sure this is Kingdom Come. The game, the soundtrack to the game, it's like constantly going in the background. If it's not Kingdom Come 2, it's a different fucking RPG role-playing game. But everybody's using that now. Maybe I need to use that. Maybe that's the secret to being successful.
No, Leonardo DiCaprio.
I gotta pretend I'm into those fucking RPG games. I do like Kingdom Come 2. That shit's great.
I mean, usually he dates women that are in their early 20s. I mean, to be fair. I mean, so actually he doesn't. But yeah, I mean, I'm just saying in general. 19 and 3, yeah, sure. Your age divided by 2 plus 7. I don't even agree with that. I don't. I mean, like, I think.
I mean, once you get into your mid-30s, you know, you got to be getting. If you want them young, young's got to be like 23. Because I mean, as I get older, dude, like, 21-year-old chicks, they still seem like children to me. 22, 23. Some of them are a little more mature, but I don't know, man. You got to fucking grow up, dude. You got to go with your age. You can't be fucking 33 and being like, yeah, I still want 18-year-olds. Like, that's disgusting, dude. It's fucking disgusting. So yeah, I don't know what's going to happen here. We'll see. Maybe Destiny ends up in jail. I don't know the laws, but I'm pretty sure it's not legal. I don't know what states or whatever is where's Destiny in California? He's got to be in California. I don't know. I don't know all the states. I don't know the locations where all this shit went down. But if you're like doing something like that and like you're in 2 different states, like which law would apply then? Is there a federal law that covers every state? I don't know. I'm not an expert in the fucking age shit because I'm not a creep. Like researching, how young, and I heard Georgia's really young. I remember that. I know Georgia's pretty young. I don't know if they changed that. Great Britain is fucking crazy too. 16. The people in Great Britain are fucking sick. That's all I gotta say, dude. But yeah, we got them. We got them, boys. I don't know. I'm feeling pretty good. Like a lot of my predictions are starting to come true, guys. They're coming true. You can't stop it. It's good times, boys. If I predict something, you can just put it in the bank, okay? Nick has already fallen from grace. People are starting to figure out he sucks. I'm telling you, you guys need to start listening to me, okay?
Under 25 equals brain rot.
Sorry. Brain rot under 25? Did I get a super chat there? Wilford, under 25 equal brain rot. Yeah, it is, dude, as you get older, like what the age that like people come across as like not mature and grown up gets older and older. And the reality is like they've done studies, most people's frontal cortex or whatever is not fully formed until like 25. Like most people under 25 are still basically children. And it's probably that number's probably going further back in time. I mean, it's probably like going to be 30, 35 like in the next 10 or 20 years because people are aging so fucking slowly, dude. Let's listen to this jam, dude. I mean, I this is so good.
This coon gremlin is done. Yes, sorry. Gremlin.
He's gone. It's over.
Gremlin.
No more fucking Adderall fucking rants. Screaming fucking 1,000 miles an hour. It's over with, Destiny. You're done. You're fucking done.
We got the coon gremlin.
I love it, dude.
On the run.
Who's next? Who's going down next? Hassan? Is that who's going down next? I give him a year, dude. That's my prediction. Give Hassan another year. What's up? I mean, shit. AI music's getting good, guys. Thank you for the super chat, Wilford. What's going on, chatters? People in the chat, what's up? Wilford Brimley is alive. This was Charlie Daniels. This is great. I set this up for 70s Southern rock, and it's like, damn. Leonard Skinner lives, dude. But yeah, hell yeah, dude. The Coom Gremlin is over, dude. And now Tucker is in a bunch of trouble, dude. See if we got some happy music. Yeah, let's lively up the atmosphere here. What's up, everybody? Tucker's in trouble. You know, he's been going a little too hard on Israel. And Anna Kasparian too, man. She's out there pulling the Nick Fuentes, you know, they're gonna kill me. We got that coming up. Let's get to the Tucker Carlson stuff. He had this wild guest. I actually like this guy. Dave Colum, right? I like this guy. Everything's a conspiracy with this guy. I think really what this guy's doing is he's just playing devil's advocate. against like all the established narratives, which is fun to do. But I don't know. It's hard for me because the thing that got him in trouble and Tucker in trouble is that he says we should have sided with Germany over Russia in World War II. That's a hard one to wrap my head around. Obviously, that connects back to the guy that was on I think Tucker's show who was like, actually World War II, the history's all wrong, and if it wasn't for the fucking the Nazis running out of food, there would have never been a Holocaust, and blah 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 blah. And it's like trying to rewrite history, or I don't know. I don't know who to believe anymore. You can't believe. No one wants to believe the official stories. I get it. There's a lot of like skepticism around official narratives over anything. They're like, who's right? I don't know. To me, I don't even know what to believe anymore, to be honest. It's just like, I don't believe the conspiracies. I don't believe the real history. I don't believe anything anymore. Everybody seems like they're lying to me. That's what it feels like. Or everybody's speculating for like the most salacious fucking thing, right? It's like we live in a clickbait world where the reality people want to create is like the most interesting one that's going to get them the most clicks, as opposed to like real reality, real history, which, I mean, this is what I'm thinking now. Like in the future, we need to just record everything. We need to all be like 24/7, have like a high quality fucking camera, just recording everything. And then in 100 years, maybe we'll be like, oh, we actually did know what happened 40 years ago. It's on camera. Every second of it is on camera. I think that's the only way to get around this. Otherwise, we're going to keep getting histories that are just like either lies or manipulations or narratives, and not really getting the real truth. Let's just film everything. I know that sounds kind of fucked. There'll be no privacy. But how else are we going to ever know what really fucking happens, dude, in the past, if we don't film the shit, man? I don't know. Things are just getting out of control. Yeah, surveillance state. It's going to come anyway, Wilford. They're going to bring it anyway, dude. Like, how are we going to stop them? But that would be one positive benefit of the surveillance state. Is like if we had, like what was that, that Netflix show where everybody was like filming their life through their eyes. Their eyes were like cameras and they could literally sit there and pull up memories from like 20 years ago and look at it and be like, oh, this is what happened. And like relive like moments they love in the past. Something like that might be the only way to fucking ever get proper history.
99 cents. Patton said the same thing and had an accident. Yeah,
that's a big conspiracy. But Patton did say that, but the conspiracy is his accident, whether it was a genuine accident or they wanted to take him out. I mean, I understand the question. The Russians were terrible as fuck. Right, let's play this clip. I understand like where they're coming from, but trying to like go back in history and go, oh, if we did this and this, now you don't know. Once, I mean, maybe we don't even win World War II if we don't side with Russia. Because I mean, Russia's a not easy country to conquer, But let's play this. This got Tucker in a fuckload of trouble.
The truth, right? The truth is now becoming very ambiguous. Last year I wrote about the history of World War II. I did a mini Daryl Cooper.
Yes.
And it started when I read a book by Diana West, who would be
Black
good
Mirror,
if you interviewed her.
Thank you, Danny.
And it's this all revisionist history of World War II. And you go, well, why would you want to read that? Well, it turns out I think the story we got about World War II is all wrong. Actually.
I think that's right.
And then I read about FDR, and FDR's right-hand man was a Soviet spy.
It certainly was.
Right? And therefore...
Confirmed.
We should have been... One can make the argument we should have sided with Hitler and fought Stalin. Patton said that. So, and maybe there wouldn't have been a Holocaust, right? But Stalin was awful by any metric, and we weren't his ally.
Tucker was supposed to go, how dare you? That is the most disgusting thing I've ever heard. Get off my fucking show. Because now they're saying he's like co-signing Hitler. He supports Hitler now. That is an interesting kind of angle, right? Like, if you believe that the Holocaust happened because Germany's, because of the war, they were running out of food. They had a terrible supply line. Their logistics sucked. It's a big reason why they lost the war. And that's why a lot of people died at the end because they just didn't have enough food to feed anybody. And maybe, you know, we could have avoided the Holocaust if we had sided with Germany. I don't know, dude. I think that's a lot of speculation. You don't fucking know. Sure seemed like they were gonna do some shit either way. You know, maybe they would have just like politely got rid of them, but I doubt it, dude. Yeah, I don't know. It's fun to play devil's advocate, though. I don't think you should be fucking attacked for playing devil's advocate and like questioning like what could have happened if we would have made different decisions. But, you know, when it comes to the Nazis, there's only one thing you could ever say, which is they're the worst of all time, which, you know, they're up there. Mao's pretty bad. I mean, Stalin was pretty bad, too. There's a lot of fucking terrible regimes throughout history. So it's like, well, which one would be better? I don't know. They all sucked. You know, could we have taken them both on at the same time? I don't know, but to me, it was a pretty fucking obvious, they were pretty obvious bad guys. Like, in the history of the world, the bad guys aren't always that obvious, but I think when it comes to Nazi Germany, pretty obvious bad guy.
The story is that there were a few missing American soldiers at the end of World War II in Russian territory.
No.
15 to 20,000 were missing, and we left them there. And then you read about Pearl Harbor. We all sort of know the Pearl Harbor story is not what we were told, but I dug into that, and you find out we knew to the morning that Pearl Harbor was going to get attacked. Stalin knew it was going to be attacked. He wanted us to take the Japanese off his flank, and FDR's right-hand man was okay with that because he was a Soviet spy, right? Then I read about FDR in the Great Depression. You find out that every single penny he spent trying to help the Amity Schlaze, the forgotten man, was...
People love their Social Security, but it's like kind of fucking over us now. Couldn't we have come up with like a better fucking... Why couldn't we just came up with a basic fucking retirement plan? But I think this is probably what it was supposed to be at the beginning, where like, you know, you pay into it. First of all, you have the option, right? Like, oh, I would like to sign up for the government retirement program, or no, thank you. I'd actually like to put my money into a private retirement account or whatever the fuck I want to do with it. Should have had that option. And number two, every fucking penny you put in there should have went into an interest earning account and not been touched by the fucking government. But no, of course, they got their hands on it. And now our fucking entitlements are like insane. It's going to bankrupt the fucking country. Especially when that interest rate, I mean, the interest rate alone is going to be more than our fucking budget. And it's not going to take long to get there. So great job, FDR. Great job electing commies, you know? But dude, he sure did a great job during World War II, right?
Spent to buy votes, every last penny. He was a sociopath.
Yeah, I've seen him, Jim Burkett. It's like a typical politician speech. He says, you check out YouTube's Hitler speech, AI translated. People are like, oh, he was so sweet. And now he's just political talk. I mean, you guys know how politicians talk. They come out and say, we're for peace, we're for this and that, as they like bomb people and kill people. So, yeah, I mean, I'm not buying that Hitler was a sweet guy because he gave some speeches saying like, we're so peaceful. That's the propaganda. Tells his people, we're so peaceful and we don't want to hurt anybody and we just loving, but we have to fight these wars to stop the fucking bad guys. It's just typical. You know, what is interesting about it is how much it like parallels like what politicians do today. It's a lot of the same shit, you know? It's a lot of the same bullshit. But yeah, so they're coming hard after Tucker now. Of course, Mark Levine, he's been going after Tucker for a while. This Tucker's, you know, he's a Nazi. He hates Jews, you know? And they're like, why is Tucker always talking about Israel? Well, I don't know. Maybe it's the war, you know, the Iran shit that almost kicked off. That everybody was like, whoa, we're not going to war in Iran. What the fuck? And you know, the Palestine, the Gaza shit that's constantly in the news all the time. I don't know. Maybe that's why everybody's talking about Israel. Maybe like make peace deals and stop having wars going on, and people probably will stop talking about Israel so much. But yeah, so Mark Levin. So now we should have backed Hitler. Let's see if these shitheads are denounced by any but a handful of us on radio or TV. Now, I think the argument wasn't that we should have backed Hitler. It was that communist Russia was worse. I'm not saying I agree with that. But wasn't there was a, yeah, here's Patton, right? And here's somebody posted this quote from Patton, because I remember this. Patton did say this. What's up, Spocko?
Spocko super chatted $4.99. The cynical bastards didn't think anyone would live long enough to collect Social Security.
I forgot who it was, but like, wasn't it at one point private and like the government couldn't take the money in Social Security? And then I think, was it Nixon changed that? Or one of the presidents changed that. And like, that's really what fucked up Social Security. Because if you think about it, it should be like any other fucking retirement plan. You put your money into an account, it sits there, and over 50 years, it gains fucking interest. And when you retire, it goes back to you. That fucking simple, dude. That simple. But no, now it's an entitlement thing. And it's like, why is it? It should not be an entitlement thing. I pay my fucking ass off into Social Security. Everybody does. So like, whatever, dude. It was corruption, like always. Shekel Master. Mark Levine still owes me 10,000 shekels. Yeah, I don't know why it didn't read it. I don't know. Maybe I got to reset my fucking shit. Should have read it. Yeah, he says Mark Levine still owes me 10,000 shekels. Oh boy. Oh oy vey. Yeah, Mark Levine is
Super
there it is.
$2. Mark Levin
there
still owes me 10,000 shekels. Oy vey.
I guess it had to go through the Israeli censors first before that one was allowed. Yeah, he is one that gets a little too wild with calling people Jewish haters. Anytime they criticize Israel, it's not like, oh, they just have a issue with the policy, you know, the war, maybe too many civilians they feel are getting killed in Gaza. No, it's because you hate Jews. It's a very frustrating thing because people just jump with it, just jump on it and go with it. Here's Paxton. Gentlemen, I've come this morning to the inexcusable conclusion that we have fought on the wrong side.
The underscore unstoppable.
Yeah, it's insane.
Underscore life super chatted $5. I think the biggest debt we have is Social Security.
Yeah, it's one of the biggest things that needs to be solved to actually like fix our issues, you know, to get our debt under control and get a system where we can actually like not be taking out more debt every year. But nobody wants to touch it. You know, I've said like, hey, it could easily be rolled to the states. The federal government could take like a one-time hit to like fucking roll it over to the states, let people cash out if they want to get out of it. And just because to me, you can't just say, well, you're not getting your money. No, because people paid into the system. They deserve that money back. And yeah, it would be a pretty big hit, but it'd be a one-time hit. You get it off the books and then, you know, let states take over that shit or just give people their fucking money back and let them put it into private fucking, you know, retirement accounts or whatever, dude. We got to solve that problem, but it's so unpopular to even talk about that it's never going to be solved. We'll just fucking, we'll just completely destroy the value of our currency and end up with a shitload of price inflation because nobody wants to touch it. Nobody wants to do anything about it. And if you say you're going to do something about it, everybody attacks you because, you know, nobody wants to get rid of the credit card. It's like, we got no money. That's the thing with the government. It's like, in normal life, you'd go, well, I have no money, so I can't continue spending money. No, the government could just print forever. Forever and ever and ever until it's $1 million for one fucking Big Mac. Ain't that going to be great? I can't wait to pay $1 million for a Big Mac. So yeah, the entire war we should have fought with the fascists against the communists and not the other way around. I fear that perhaps in 50 years, America will pay a dear price and become a land of corruption and degenerate morals. Well... yeah. Looks like he predicted that one pretty well, huh? Looks like that, yeah. Because we are a land of corruption and degenerate morals. Thank you, Destiny. Destiny, you're over here fucking bringing his predictions to fruition with your Coomer Gremlin lifestyle, bro. Yeah. I don't know. I think it's way more complicated than that, to be honest, because I don't think we should have sided with Germany, but then like, how could you? So if you side with Germany, can you take out Russia? If all of a sudden you side with Germany, and then if you side with Germany, are they going to not be as extreme and radical? Like, I don't think so, man. It's based on a lot of what ifs.
Unstoppable underscore for underscore life super chatted $2. Let's get the likes to 100 and beyond, y'all. Yeah, I appreciate that. Be unstoppable. Let's do it. Where are we at? 47? We'll be there. We might get there by the end. The likes really tell me like how many like actual loyal viewers I have, and I think it's around 100 by the time the show's out. But thank you, Be Unstoppable. I don't know, man. It's real easy to be like, well, what if? I mean, who the fuck knows, dude? You change one little thing about history, and who knows what the end result is? You know, maybe we side with Germany, we fucking lose World War II. You never fucking know. And I don't think Germany would have all of a sudden not had a Holocaust and not fucking
used a bunch of people as slaves for labor if all of a sudden we were on their side. Like, but yeah, Russia fucking terrible too. Communist Russia, Stalin, just as bad, if not worse. So what do you do? I mean, what do you do? It's like there's no winning for losing with that. But yeah, and then Tucker, Mark going back at it. Tucker says, "Settle down, Mark. Nobody endorsed Hitler." Yeah. The thing is, there's no winning with a conversation like that. You can't win, right? You can't like have a conversation like that and not expect the Mark Levins of the world to come out and try to paint you as like an anti-Semite Jewish hater. But that's supposed to be like what these type of people, because he's a college professor, this guy. And this is what they, colleges used to be about. You sit there and you fucking go, well, what if this, and what if we'd made this, and what if we did that, and it, it's good. It's a good exercise, and that's really what he's doing. He's just playing devil's advocate. There was quite a few interesting things he talked about in here. Let me see. Did COVID come? I liked he talked about COVID. This guy's got all the best conspiracies to me.
Can I ask you to back up just a moment, though? Mm-hmm. So you're describing now incompetence, but you alluded earlier to malice. What do you think the dark forces behind Birx and Fauci were?
Well, I think first of all, they love the fact we're talking about whether it came out of a lab in Wuhan, because that way we're debating whether to blame the Chinese or not, right? When in fact, I think it came out of a lab probably in North Carolina. A number of guys have tracked both the disease and the vaccine back years before it showed up on our dinner plate. I think low level of malice would be.
Wait, you think it came out of a lab in North Carolina?
Yeah, Ralph Barrick. Yeah, you can follow. A guy named David Martin has followed the patent trail, and artificial.
So was China right? Because I remember China said that when everybody was like, "It's the China virus" and all that. China was like, "No, actually, it was America. It came from America." I don't know.
Organism can be patented, not a natural one.
Yes,
and you can follow the patent trail on COVID. And you can follow a vaccine patent trail, and watch it get moved around, move from point A to point B.
If it was created in North Carolina, how did it get to Wuhan? And what was that?
We were funding research in Wuhan because we were not allowed to do gain of
right.
Sorry,
I've heard this before. Like under Obama, they made it illegal, so they just shipped everything over to fucking China, right?
Tapping the table.
Oh, it's all right. This is a topic that deserves some table tapping.
I've done podcasts where I have headphones, and I have three Boston Terriers, soon 4, and they snore. I can't hear them because my headphones are noise dampening. And then I listen to the podcast, and you hear this humongous amount of snoring behind me.
This is another interesting one. He's got a conspiracy on Diddy that's like,
boy, is that the truth?
There are no rules, right? There are none. There are rules for us, you and me, but there are subjects for which people could be thrown in prison. A great example would be Diddy. So what happened with Diddy? I think what happened with Diddy is Diddy had a bunch of very incriminating tapes. I think, Epstein light. And I think they arrested him to round it all up. All the data. I think they did it to get all the data away from Diddy because he was being sued in civil court. And the guilty party said, we got to get it out of there before the civil court gets it.
I mean, that is interesting because they do seem like they were just fucking, like nothing came out of it. He got like the lowest charges ever. It seemed like it was kind of a show trial. But that's interesting to be able to get in there, get it all away from Diddy. Now Diddy can't blackmail people with it. You get that. I don't know. That is an interesting angle.
And so they arrest Diddy. What'd they just convict him of? Nothing. They could have put him away for 20 years based on what he did to Justin Bieber. Right? They didn't even get him on any of that. So it's a classic case. I know I sound like a nutcase, but
but Justin, like, in order to get, if he did something to Justin Bieber would actually have to admit it and come out and be like, I want to press charges because he did this to me as a child. You would need that to happen first. Justin Bieber has never came out and actually agreed with any of the conspiracies or any of the claims about, Diddy doing something to him. Sorry to ruin everybody's fun. You would think Bieber would come out, but maybe Bieber's, he can't say anything, or, who knows how far the web goes, how far it reaches. Maybe he's just can't say anything because he's in that little elite group of, people that do nasty shit. Who knows, man? But everybody, there are some conspiracies that aren't real. You guys know that, right? Not every conspiracy is real. Not every conspiracy is genuine. Just so you guys know, because it seems like now we prefer to believe the conspiracies. Like, so if you have two stories, like which one is the conspiracy, that's the one people want to believe. And I get it, because everybody's skeptical. I am too. We've been lied to about so much shit. But we still got to be careful. We don't fall for too much bullshit.
You've had a lot of nutcases on your shows.
I had a guy.
My brother is trying to dial me back. His day, they're going to think you're a nutcase if you talk about all the things you think about. And I go, well, I think that ship has sailed. As I said to... I
thought that was the whole point of academic research, was the predicate for it, the basis of it, is free thinking.
Well, but according to Douglas Murray, I'm not supposed to talk about it unless I'm an expert.
Have you been there? This guy, you should probably check it out sometime. The Vegas shooting. This guy's got conspiracies on everything. This was actually a pretty fucking great episode. I was thinking Tucker hasn't really responded to the Fuentes claims of his father being in CIA. I bet you Tucker does an episode with who was the politician that they were talking about? I can never remember names. The guy that Nick endorsed, but then he disowned Nick, and then Nick went after him and caused him to lose. I bet you Tucker will talk about Nick when he has that guy on. I bet you. It'll be fun. Tucker's got to respond at some point. I guess he just figures he'll just ignore it, and then everybody will stop liking Nick Fuentes, because it's already starting to happen, in my opinion. You're seeing it on X. A lot of people are turning on Nick. He's still getting a lot of upvotes and all that shit. But the more people start seeing like all the clips that weren't the things that were going around... people are like, oh, wait a minute. Maybe I don't like this guy. But yeah, everybody's mad, man. And then Ted Cruz never misses an opportunity these days to attack Tucker Carlson over his Jewish obsession. Wow, why does Tucker Carlson seem to care more about Israel than any other country on earth? Dude, Ted, you're the one that said your whole reason for wanting to be in office was to protect Israel, or what? I forget the exact wording. Come on, dude. Since our interview, he and his show have referenced Israel 14.82 times every single day. Again, I wonder why. Maybe it's because we had the Iran war, we have the still going on Palestine war, and it's a hot fucking topic, dude. Everybody's talking about it. There is also like the algorithmic push behind it, which I've been a little suspicious of, but anytime like you talk about a subject and people see, oh, people are getting views talking about this subject, you're going to get a lot of people talking about it. Even Tucker's going to fall for that shit. But let's see. Here's the 800 times he's mentioned Israel.
It's weird, the obsession with Israel.
I don't think I'm obsessed with Israel.
The Israelis.
First of all, that's kind of weak if you're going to include like his guest saying Israel. So like 800 times, it's not even Tucker most of the time. It's his fucking guest saying it.
Israel.
Israelis, Israel.
It's like 80% of the time it's his guest saying it. That's kind of weak, dude. If you're going to say like, oh, Tucker's the one saying Israel, at least get the clips of Tucker saying Israel. Don't include his guests. That's just lazy.
$1.99. How did the Zodiac Killer become a senator?
He got a lot of donations from the right people. He got the right support, bro. Even the Zodiac Killer can become a fucking a senator if he's got the right backing from the right people, They can clean up anything, man. They can make any piece of shit look like a fucking diamond. This is honestly kind of cheap. This is cheap shit. This is not the own you think it is. People are going to see this and go, oh, so we're not allowed to talk about Israel? Is that the problem? We can't say the country Israel? That's now I gotta say the country that starts with an I, or you're gonna come up with a compilation to make me look like I'm some sort of Jew hater. Crazy, dude. Yeah, big trouble. Anna's in big trouble too. Anna's been going along with the dancing Israeli conspiracy, which, by the way, I'm sorry, I looked into it. Again, seems like a lot of speculation. It does seem like a lot of speculation to me. And then they say, well, they were confirmed to worked with Mossad. The video I saw doesn't say them confirming they worked for Mossad. It says they were documenting the event. Also, is it possible they were driving by and saw what everybody else saw, which was the 9/11 attacks happening, and they just stopped and got on? They had the equipment and just started recording. From my understanding, I don't know if I can prove this, but from what I read, and of course everything's lies, they weren't there at the start. They were like everybody else reacting to it, and they just happen to have the equipment to film. And then when you say dancing, are they dancing in happiness, or are they freaking out as they're watching this crazy event and like just who knows, dude? But it's like people act like that is like some fucking gotcha. That's like, oh, Israel did it because of the dancing Israelis, and I'm like, that's a little bit of a reach. And then they say, well, Israel never warned us. They had the intelligence and never warned us. I don't know about that, but from my understanding, they did do a warning in August of 2011 where they had like 19 terrorists that they said they need to look out for these people. And like, I think Mohammed Atta was one of them. And there was like 3 others that were actually part of the 9/11 hijacking. So I don't know, man. People just want to believe everything. I mean, is it possible? But I don't know. It seems a bit of a stretch to me, dude. But yeah, Anna's really, really mad, and she's going full dancing Israeli. And the Stop Anti, I mean, I'm sure she's on an ADL watch list now. This is what they do. Anna Kasparian goes full tinfoil hat, pushing the lie that Jews celebrated 9/11 by spewing this now deleted conspiracy. She blames an entire people for terrorism. And then they use this picture. You don't have to go very far to find an angry picture of Anna Kasparian, do you? You don't have to go far at all. To be fair, claims they were dancing is very offensive, and there is no proof of such behavior, aside from the witness who called the authorities after she saw it happen. FBI and police documents state that Israeli nationals claim they were simply documenting the events on 9/11, which they definitely had no idea about ahead of time. They just have this incredible talent of predicting terrorist attacks before they happen. A lot of people filmed. I mean, as soon as the fucking first... I don't know. If they were there and set up before the first plane hit the building, then I'd go, that's very suspicious. I don't know if that's the case. Because it's very easy. There's a lot of people fucking filming. All of a sudden, a fucking plane hits the Trade Center, and everybody's like, oh, film it. There's so much footage of it. So that's the question. Were they already set up in there? I don't know, because what I read was that they weren't. But of course, it's hard to find anything. It's hard to find anything about it. So yeah, Anna Kasparian's now doing the, they want to kill me, guys. Guys, if I die, if anything happens to me, I'm not suicidal, guys. Israel wants to kill me.
I'm not suicidal, and if anything happens to me, it's not an accident.
If any harm comes to us, it was definitely Israel.
I'm an American. I'm proud to be an American.
Dude, these are the most, like, to me, one of my, like, ways of judging whether I'm on the right side of anything is, like, am I on the opposite side of Anna and Cenk? Like, I get it. If you agree with them, whatever, like, people like it when these people push something that they agree with, but you can't forget who these fucking people are, dude. Like, I don't ever want to end up on the same side of an issue as these two people, to be honest, because they're fucking constantly wrong about everything.
I'm not an Israeli. There's no law on the books that indicates that I have to support Israel in any way, shape, or form. Over the weekend, I noticed that I have become a target of one of these pro-Israeli groups. It's a shadowy group, doesn't disclose who it's funded by. It's called Canary Mission.
So now there's a pro-Israel group inside America that is encouraging death threats against Americans. Well, you came to the wrong place, brothers and sisters. I'll double down what Anna said. If any harm comes to us, it was definitely Israel. Not one person from mainstream media will cover this. Not one government official will care. If you're threatening murder Christians or Muslims or anyone else in this country, they don't care.
No, they don't.
They don't. But if you insult someone who's pro-Israeli,
I feel like it's a grift with these two. I really do. They don't even come across genuine. Even when they're like acting like they're really pissed off and Cenk is sweating like a fucking, like he just got out of a sauna that he's been in for like 2 hours. They don't come across genuine. They don't. Like you could yell and act as angry as you want. You still just, there's something about the way they talk. It just doesn't vibe as genuine to me. So Trump's been cleaning up DC. I think this is one of the few victories right now. I mean, there's a couple of them, but he's going to take this same shit to Chicago too. That's what they're saying. They're going to take it to Chicago. They're going to take it to fucking LA, like every major city, and they're going to clean up every major city. And the left, the Democrats are freaking out about this, but the locals that live in DC, they seem to be loving this. I'm finding so many clips, more clips than I can fucking actually react to because there's so many of the locals in DC. Black, by the way, which, you know, I'm just saying, who are fucking happy about this. They're like, oh my God, I can actually go for a walk and there's no homeless people. I don't have to worry about getting mugged. I don't have to worry about getting my car stolen. And they were talking last night, like that Trump was going to go on a patrol with the National Guard. Like he was going to hit the streets with them. I don't think he did. I think this was basically it. He had a pizza and burger party with them. I mean, that's pretty cool, right? That's pretty cool. Little pizza party with the president. Trump says after cleaning up DC with the National Guard, he'll move to another location, stating Chicago will be next. Wouldn't that be great? Dude, watch. Like, we're gonna like stop so many fucking deaths, so many murders, and like, who's gonna fucking profit from that the most? Like the black community, which is the ones that are like getting murdered the most in Chicago. And the left's gonna hate it. They're gonna be so mad that less black people are getting killed. They're gonna be like, how dare Trump save black people by actually enforcing the laws?
I really am honored that the National Guard has done such an incredible job working with the police. And we haven't had to bring in the regular military, which we're willing to do. We have to. And after we do this, we'll go to another location and we'll make it safe also. We're going to make our country very safe. We're going to make our cities very, very safe. Chicago's a mess. You have an incompetent mayor, grossly incompetent. And we'll straighten that one out probably next. That'll be our next one after this. And it won't even be tough. And the people in Chicago, Mr. Vice President, are screaming for us to come. They're wearing red hats, just like this one. But they're wearing red hats. African-American ladies, beautiful ladies, are saying, please, President Trump, come to Chicago. Please. I did great with the black vote, as you know, and they want something to happen. So I think Chicago will be our next, and then we'll help with New York, and we're going to help with, and I think a lot of these people that you see on television, they are, including the people in this audience, they'll say bad things about me, and then they'll say, thank God he's here, because half of them got mugged, and they don't want to get mugged again. But they work for they work for stupid people.
Someone said this is going to be temporary. I understand what you're saying. It probably will be, because I mean, at the end of the day, you have to hand things back off to the local city, state to actually enforce the law. And as soon as you do, they're going to go right back to...
Hey, you super chatted $5. Anna has had some better texts recently. Everyone is programmed and deprogramming is hard.
Look,
there are lemmings on the right, too. I'm skeptical of all.
Yeah. You know, I was very open. I spoke my mind about, the Iran-Israel stuff. When we were going to get involved, it seemed like we were going to do a regime change with Iran. on behalf of Israel, basically. And I spoke out about that, but a little bit of this like constant obsession with Israel just seems like it's grifting to me. It really does. Because you can see that it's, I don't get what it is, man, but everybody is super obsessed with Israel right now, so people just are making it their grift. They just be like, everything is Israel, 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 Israel. And it's like, no, I understood that when we were about to go to war with Iran. I do understand it, like when you're really passionate about Palestine and what's going on there. I don't think most people really care. I think it's all a grift for a lot of people. They're getting views, just like they seem to care more about Gaza than America right now. And it's like, is it terrible that fucking innocent civilians are dying? And should Israel probably fucking figure out a way to change that and not be fucking so terrible? I don't know, man. At the end of the day, it's like it's very easy for me to not care because my whole thing is like, why are we so obsessed with all this shit going? There's going to be wars happening all over the place, dude. We can't be fucking obsessed with every single one, especially when we have so many fucking problems happening right now. You know, it's like America first, but everything I talk about is Israel and Gaza. It's like, is that America first? You seem to be, sort of worried more about some other fucking country on the other side of the world than America. But at least that's all these people talk about. So yeah, he's going to take, I'd love to see that. I'd love to see it. The question is when the federal government leaves, they're not going to be there forever. When the National Guard leaves, you're going to be back to the old police force, the old fucking DAs. The reason a lot of this shit is happening is because like people know they can get away with it. They know that they can get away with it. As soon as they realize they can't get away with it, all of a sudden it stops. It's like, oh, there's police that are actually going to arrest me and I'm going to have to actually fucking get the book thrown at me if I do something wrong. Oh, all of a sudden everybody's in line. It's that easy. Stunning new data was just released showing that after President Trump's DC takeover, carjackings plummeted by 83%, robbery by 46%, violent crime by 22%, and car theft by 21%. Those are pretty big fucking percentages to be dropping. Democrats said this was impossible and DC had no crime issues. They were wrong. Yeah, 46% drop in robbery. Jesus, 83% drop in carjacking. And it's just like having the presence there. Right? It's not like they're having to like get real heavy-handed with people. Just being there is enough. Like them knowing, the criminals knowing, hey, if I do something, I'm going to actually get arrested for it. Unlike every other day of the week the last 20 years where I could just do whatever the fuck I wanted. And if I did get in trouble, I was just let out the next day. So yeah, let's watch this one first.
When the National Guard hit the ground in Washington last week, that city's crime fight went into overdrive. And now we're seeing the impact and the dramatic reductions in crime. When the National Guard rolled into Washington last week, the locals seemed skeptical.
The crime is minimal here. There's not really a lot of crime here. It looks like window dressing to me.
But with the Guard on the ground, crime is on the decline. For the first time in a long time, D.C. has gone 7 days without a homicide. And that's not all. Carjacking.
That's lives being saved right there.
Are down 83%. Robberies are down 46%. Car thefts down 21%. And overall violent crime is down 22%.
When you have these kind of numbers going down, it basically says this is a success. And that means people feel safer.
Like many big cities, Washington's police department is critically short-staffed.
People who don't feel safe aren't free.
Sergeant Betsy Smith with the National Police Association says it is ripe for federal help.
More police generally equals less crime.
Damn, that's a very common sense statement there. More police, less crime. Yeah, but what happens when you can't make it, maybe you can make it permanent and just be like, well, okay, from now on, we're just going to use the National Guard to supplement the police. What do you do, though, when you have local areas being like, we want to defund the police, and then next thing you know, you don't have enough police, and that crime goes up, and then you got fucking Soros DAs who want to just, like, not even fucking press charges on people. You're just out the next day. Like, how do you stop that? Because that's all happening at the local state level, you know? There's, like, doesn't seem like any way to stop that. So, yeah, we watched this earlier. Basically, he's hanging with the troops. The National Guard troops. Let's see what, I mean, we got quite a few videos of the locals in DC. They're loving this, dude. Like, for the first time in a long time, their city's beautiful. It's quiet. It's peaceful. They can go for walks. They don't have to worry about getting murdered.
With wealthy liberals, progressive protesters, and Democrat politicians that continue to say that Washington, D.C. is safe.
They don't have to deal with the crime in the other areas. They have better stores, better protection, police protection. This area right here, around here by Hecker Jamal, I wouldn't want my grandchildren to walk around here. They live in this area, not far.
So what's your message to President Trump if he sees this?
I love you and keep up the good work and thank you for all of what you're doing. God bless you.
I just want the police to do what they can for our country, for our city of DC. So none of us young people don't have to live out the rest of our lives robbing and killing or God knows what, or end up in jail, dead, or drunk, or becoming a drunk at the liquor store or loitering.
The youth in DC need more governing. They need more policing, more programs. Put programs back in place.
Y'all keep talking about the youth. Where they going at? They don't got no rec centers. They don't got no playgrounds. They don't got nothing. They don't even got boxing teams no more.
Yeah, because they fuck it up as soon as they get it. They build a park, and next thing you know, nobody wants to go to the park because it's all a bunch of fucking gangbangers doing drugs and selling drugs, and there's needles everywhere, and it's like, well, yeah, we got to build another park. They don't have any parks.
I know, boxing is the answer. I used to be a boxer. I was a 2-time Golden Gloves champion. They don't have a boxing gym here? Are you kidding me?
No, I'm saying they got them, but it's not like it was when we was coming up.
Wait, when they had mentors?
Yeah, they don't have nothing out here for use, period.
I did recently hear about the woman being thrown in the trash can down the street, like a few months ago, and that was very concerning, especially because her age, she was a little bit older.
I got God. I got Jesus. He's my protector.
Amen.
Do you think women are safe, single
Praise
women?
the Lord.
Yes, if they have Jesus, that's all they need. Jesus is the way.
Well, get a lot of people off the streets, yeah, that'd be a good idea. There's a homeless problem, yeah.
We have to be protected. Other countries are protected. Why we can't be protected? You know, and the cities, people has gone crazy. Just let a man take over. Just, yeah, let Trump take over.
Okay,
yes.
so you're for federalizing DC because you think that it will help the people here be more safe?
Yes, 100%.
Reporting for Lindell TV and
I mean, all it is just you're increasing the police presence. That's it. It's okay. Yeah, it's National Guard. It shouldn't be the National Guard. It shouldn't be the military. It's like, well, I mean, if you can't get the local fucking police departments, if they can't do the job and there's not enough police, should we just let more people get killed? Should we let fucking crime get out of control to where it starts destroying the economy because businesses don't want to operate in high crime areas? Or do we fucking do something about it? It'd be nice if these local areas would go, we got a crime problem. We need to up our police force. We need to up the police presence. We got to get more hardcore with people breaking the law and like enforcing. Because, you know, if you don't have anyone to enforce the law, you don't have laws. You need police to enforce the laws. There's just no way around that. If you don't have that, you don't have laws. You can write the law all you want. Write it all over the wall 1,000,000 times. If there's not a cop there to go, hey, fuckhead, you're breaking the law, come with me, then you have no law. So, yeah, I mean, I understand people. Police state. I don't think this would be just because it's military. It's a police state. It's a police state. What would you call it then? A failed state before that? I mean, if you can't fucking raise a family and live your life without worrying about a random bullet hitting you upside the head, maybe that was a failed state. I don't know. But we got to do fucking something. And these idiots, like, I guess, you know, making sure elections aren't rigged so fucking idiots like this stop getting elected all the time, but they seem to constantly get elected in the cities. And then all of a sudden, the cities become fucking shitholes. Well, DC is a little bit of a different story because DC is, you know, it's a federal fucking, it's our capital. So if there's any place where the feds can come in and do something, DC would be it. But let's see what happens when they do it in Chicago, because it could get ugly if, like, all of a sudden people start attacking the National Guard, etc., etc. But I don't think they'd be that fucking stupid to do that. But let's see, there's a lot of these, man. There's a lot of, like, really happy people in DC who are just, like, super fucking excited. Let's see, there's a ton of these, dude.
I don't understand it, and I don't think I ever will.
Why the fuck is people that's not from the city saying DC's not that bad? Why is a nigga from Denver, Colorado saying DC's not that bad and Trump is just trying to be a dictator? Gang, DC is fucking like Gotham City, bruh. Like, y'all do not know. Y'all out of towners, mo. Mind y'all fucking business, bruh. 4 infants got killed in a month. This shoot is every day. Contact is every day. The city is fucking wild right now, bruh. And it might say it's the lowest as ever been. That's because these niggas is not getting caught. There's so much shit going on. Y'all don't even know, bruh. I'm really recovering from getting shot in DC, gang.
I don't know why that's funny. I was just shot too. I mean, this dude's, you should listen to this guy.
B_unstoppable_4_life super chatted $5. Unfortunately, Dems get what they vote for, but I like it when people try to help.
Yeah.
Regardless if it is temporary.
I'm very suspicious of a lot of the elections in the local cities. And someone earlier in the chat was like, so Republicans, name me a big city that's run by Republicans. Name me a big city that's run by fucking Republicans, please.
So for y'all out of towners,
I'm not saying there isn't one, but just please name one. Actually name 5.
To be like DC's not that bad and this
good luck even naming one.
It don't need to be done. Y'all don't know shit, bruh. Like for real, y'all don't know shit, bro. What Donald Trump is doing right now, getting the homeless off the street and putting all these law enforcement people in throughout DC, that shit needs to be done good. I'm tired of fucking Gotham City, gang. I'm tired of that shit, bro. I'm trying to go to U Street and not have to worry about running from fucking bullets, bro. I'm sick of that shit, gang.
Is Nashville, I don't know, is Nashville run by, the city of Nashville is a Republican run? That's a good question. I'll find that out in a second. But Nashville...
Finally able to chill at a red light with my window down, not worried about
I think the National Guard offers better quality support and safety. These shit cities have had to hire too many crap cops, especially since Floyd.
Yeah. I mean, there's been a real side effect to the defund the police movement that came about with all that. That's not been good for the safety of like regular ass citizens.
Finally able to chill at a red light with my window down, not worried about if one of them young niggas is coming. Ride through the city, feeling more safe than I ever felt.
See, look, this fucking beautiful queen is loving it. Let's see, here's more. I mean, this goes on forever. I couldn't even save them
We
all.
need all the
So
protection
many.
that we can get in the city because the city is really getting dangerous.
Nashville city government is primarily run by Democrats. The mayor, Freddie O'Connell, is a Democrat. Okay. Same thing in Texas. Like, oh, Texas is so Republican. Actually, every city in Texas, San Antonio run by a Democrat. Dallas run by a Democrat, Austin run by Democrats, Dallas run by Democrats. Across the board, every city, it's like, you would think eventually like maybe one Republican would win just by sheer luck or just, to even out the fucking, the statistical possibility of a Republican. But it never happens. I'm very suspicious of the elections in the cities.
A person like me at this age, I has to make
So, no,
sure
not
to
Nashville.
come home before
Try again.
sundown. We need all the protection that we can.
Yeah, let's protect her. A Washington, D.C. resident talks about how it's been since... Here's another one. I'm sure he's happy.
What's up, y'all?
What's
I'm walking
up?
to work this morning. I'm downtown walking from the Union Station to my job, Department of Justice. And I see something beautiful this morning, y'all. Look behind me. See the National Guards? It's a black dude. A couple of National Guards trucks. There's another one back there. Both brothers, man. National Guards. Stand up for the country. You know what I mean? In D.C.
Oh, yeah.
Love it, man. People, the media trying to make you feel like the people in D.C. like they trying so hard to make it a race thing. Let me tell you something. The Washington, D.C. citizens.
Jacksonville, Florida is our largest Republican city. Yeah, okay. Let me look that up. That sounds about right.
I'm so excited. This city been invested with crime for so long, man. To be the greatest country in the world, its capital city, to be as bad as it is when it comes to crime. It's awful. I work downtown. I go to CVS to buy like headphones. Everything's locked up because you're allowed to steal. The kids are going nuts. You get on the train, they're acting up.
Well, Jacksonville, Florida city government is currently led by Mayor Donna Deegan, a Democrat who was elected in 2023. However, the Jackson City Council is predominantly Republican, with 14 Republicans and 5 Democrats as of May of 2025. The council's leadership reflects this, so yeah. Mayors have a lot of fucking power, though, guys.
It's a beautiful scene, man.
Especially when it comes to policing and shit like that, the mayor's really, really powerful.
It's a beautiful scene. You got the hummock. Come on, man. But you also have this.
The little clown.
Legal signs that say
they got their little fucking circus tent.
That's Trump. Right here, Union Station. But you know, these people, man, people like that. F Trump, this and that.
Yeah, I'm not saying Republicans are perfect, guys. It's not what I'm saying. So yeah, Jacksonville's got a pretty bad crime rate. But you cannot deny that most cities are run by Democrats. And Democrat policies like defunding the police and the way they're fucking George Soros is just getting all these Democrat DAs who are like changing the laws, like in San Francisco, where you can steal, I don't know how much fucking money every day. And it's not like, come on. I know I don't have to convince 99% of the people in here, but I see the one comment and I'm like, what world are you living in? What world are you living in where you don't realize Democrats are majorly responsible for the rise in crime across this country?
They're so oblivious to what's really going on. Like they told you, when Trump get in, he's coming after migrants. They didn't tell you he's coming after illegal immigrants, illegal aliens. That's what they used to be called back in the days. People that are in this country illegally, that came in through Joe Biden's administration. Bringing them in so that they can be they're part of their new voting bloc. So right now, what he's doing, going around the world, making peace. Just got through talking to the Russian president. Stop.
I didn't know this was a 5-minute one. Let's move on. I think this is one of my favorite ones. This is the guy. He's like, y'all just chill out for a little bit. Just wait. Just give it a couple months before you do that lick.
What's up, y'all?
This is cool, Unc.
So, we all listen to all my homies, man. Everybody in DC, man. Listen, I don't know if y'all been paying attention, but check this out, man. They got the National Guards. They got DEA, the FBI, Park Police, Capitol Police, DC Police, all working together. Trump got these niggas on a mission. So what I'm saying to y'all is now ain't the time in my city, in DC. I don't know about nobody else. He ain't do that nowhere else. But it's a state of emergency in my city. So all I'm saying to you is now ain't the time to be riding around with guns and drinking and smoking weed. You know what I'm saying? Now ain't the time, bro. This ain't these next 30 days is gonna show a lot of shit for niggas, man. And that's because it's like this because the youngest keep tipping, bro. We can't go nowhere without them niggas. We can't go nowhere without them niggas fucking it up. 9 or 10 of them, they robbing motherfuckers, shooting motherfuckers. And you know what I'm saying? Like, motherfuckers get tired of that shit, man. They get tired of that shit, bro. There's no points in it for that, man. Now, this is where we come to a state of emergency. You hear me? DC is under emergency. The Metropolitan Police Department has lost its fucking custody for 30 days. Now, Trump about to get in here and start roughing shit off, man. They already started. They done came through the yo 2 or 3 times already. They done pushed up on my man yesterday, wasn't doing nothing. Pushed up on him. They is not playing out here, man. So if you want to get a football number now, keep doing that dumb shit. Keep doing the shit that you...
Let me translate. If you want to get a football number, meaning like a 14-year sentence. I speak a little bit of this guy's language. I'm not entirely fluent, but I can understand him.
What y'all doing, bro? Y'all making it... Come on, bro. We got to do better, man. And I'm not just saying it's for the YNs, bro. It's for niggas my age, too. Listen, if you got certain motions, man, now is to curtail that shit a little bit, man, because if they catch you, they fucking you over. It ain't nothing nobody else can do about it. I'm just being real, man. Y'all niggas, man, stay up.
This is cool, Unc. It's good, you know, good advice. Just wait a little bit. Just wait. You give it a couple months, then you can ride around with your guns and your drugs again. Just don't do it right now. Here's another one.
Do you not understand that this is what the residents want? I'm not talking about the bougie upper echelons, bougie blacks. I'm talking about the everyday grandmas that have to deal with these homeless people peeing and pooping on their steps, and then they have to clean it up. They don't feel safe when they walk into their neighborhood. The gangs and the dope boys are just standing around the corner, you know, like, do you not understand this is what they want? I remember working with a community leader and somebody had just gotten shot. This is like 5 years ago. And I remember her praying and she said, Crystal, we're going to have to invoke the National Guard. And that was so foreign to me. Now I understand the shit. These people are helpless. And I'm not talking about the bougie black people that live in their gated communities with their new bills. I'm talking about the everyday grandmothers. And I'm so glad that President Trump cares about them.
I mean, the poor blacks are the ones that suffer the most from fucking crime in the inner cities, man. So it's like, yeah, Democrats claim to care about the black community in the city, but when you let crime get out of control, it's the fucking black people that suffer the most. What's the next one here? Oh, here's this guy.
Man, down the city is quiet as a church.
Oops.
I came on Pennsylvania Avenue this morning. So peaceful, yeah. I don't smell no weed, yeah. I don't see no homeless people. I mean, I came all the way through the southeast side, all the way down here. You can see now I'm at the White House jump, man. It's quiet, yeah.
Is that where part of the country is that where they end everything with the whang? Yo, man, I'm just doing a podcast, whang. Just talking into a mic, whang. What is that? What is that? It's a little weird.
It's a shame that it takes somebody to have to sit in your classroom in order for you to be in order, yeah?
Yang. What's he saying at the end? Yang. Yo, I'm like walking down DC, Yang. What is that? I like it. It's almost like a rap because everything rhymes because you ended in the same thing. So it's like, I was walking down the kitchen, Yang, and then I slapped my bitch, Yang. So everything rhymes because she's got the same ending. I don't know. It's cool. I like it.
Because that's what it feels like, yeah? You gotta be babysitter to do your job, yeah?
Yang.
Stuff been out of control for years.
Yang. Oh, he didn't do it that time.
You gotta do better, yeah?
Yeah.
You gotta do better, yeah?
Yeah.
And mainly, young, you got the problems. It's us, man.
Is that what he's talking about? Is he saying youngin at the end? So he's talking to the youngin? Youngin.
Always us giving everybody a bad name, yeah?
I don't even think he's saying youngin. He just, I think that's just the way he talks. He adds that after every sentence because it flows right.
We'll see how long this lasts, yeah? How many murders was it last night? How many carjackings was it last night? Talk to me. And y'all keep on posting all these data numbers and things of that nature that y'all see everybody else reposting. The stuff that came from the Metropolitan Police Department and the mayor, yeah? Let me tell you something, yeah? Let me tell you something. You can't be that stupid. You can't be, man. Who enters that information to get that data analysis, yeah? People do.
No, he's not even saying gang. Everybody's trying to say he's saying gang, he's saying youngin. He's just making like a sound, man. Everything's just, right? Yo, you people are stupid, yeah? I don't even think it's a word. I mean, young. You think he's saying youngin? I don't even think he's saying youngin, dude. I think he just has, that's his style of speaking, bro. He just adds that sound to the end of every sentence. I like it.
You can enter whatever numbers you want to make whatever report show what, but you can't hide the crime, young. You can't do it.
Okay, that time it sounded like youngin. You might be right. He might be saying youngin.
Let me give you something to break it down to you for those that don't understand. I retired from UPS, right? So what they used to do to play with the numbers or whatever, we have mission packages. You'll have drivers over the hours. They'd go in and enter the information and the report would show whatever they needed to show to keep their bonus that week. for their bosses not to fire their ass. So stop believing that stuff.
I like this guy's style, man. Smooth. He's smooth. And I mean, this one's 22 minutes. Let's get into it. This guy looks like he rode along with the National Guard. He like got deep into whatever's going on here.
No one's done this before. You've
Everybody's favorite blondie.
seen how many guns that this
Everybody loves
operation
her,
has
right?
seized, murderers with warrants out for them.
Here I am with the Attorney General of the United States getting ready to go search for wanted fugitives with the U.S. Marshals.
So the fugitive, it looks like they placed him under arrest in front of one of our vehicles over there.
Protesters try to shut us down.
This will be Was that a protester or was that just a fucking prostitute? A protester or a prostitute? Good
Genocide.
question.
They're going to take homeless people and they're going to take brown people and they're going to put them in camps.
As federal law enforcement ramp up their efforts across the United States to arrest fugitives.
Why are they going to put them in camps? We don't have prisons? Like, we don't have enough prisons to put them in? I'm sure we got plenty of room in the prison. Or maybe we'll build another prison.
Deport illegal migrants.
Or a prison camp.
Clean up
interesting.
homelessness and crack down on crime. Their actions have been very controversial for some as protests continue to erupt across the country, and others say this is what I voted for. Large-scale operations are taking place everywhere in the United States, but in Washington, D.C., an operation unlike any other is taking place as President Trump has sent in all federal law enforcement agencies into the nation's capital to take over the city as they crack down on crime, young gangsters causing chaos, and all other illegal activities. I met up with the feds in D.C. to go see what is actually happening in these operations and to search for fugitives that are currently on the run. To do
And it's completely illegal to own a gun in D.C., isn't it? I gotta look that up. Maybe they have some sort of like license carry, but this is what always happens when you fucking get rid of the Second Amendment for regular citizens. All the fucking criminals, they got guns. All of them got guns. And it's just, they just run the fucking show now.
do this, I headed to the staging grounds where all federal agents meet before they roll out for the night.
Where are we at right now?
We're at the U.S. Park Police headquarters.
And what goes down here before we go out?
So we stage here for our team leader briefing. All of the team leaders for each of our teams get together here, consolidate our team.
Yeah, it's like all the other major blue cities. Yes, you can own a gun in D.C., but the process is heavily regulated due to the district's strict gun laws. So yeah, good luck getting one.
Teams come up with our plan for the night, figure out where we're going, who we may be targeting, or what the team mission is, and then we move out as a team to our specific areas.
And who have you guys mainly been seeing, or who have you guys been targeting?
We got to 81 likes. We're almost at 100. If you're enjoying the show, just give it a little tappy poo on the likey. Remember to follow me at PingTrip on Twitter, at PingTrip on Twitter. Also, PingTrip2. You can follow me there too. If something was to happen to this channel, I'll try to go there, but I don't know if YouTube will let me do that. I do think YouTube's going to hit me with something here soon. I feel like it. I feel like, the gun's being aimed at me right now, and it's just like a when is the trigger going to be pulled type thing. Hopefully I'm wrong, but it does feel that way. So yeah, smash the thumbs up. And if you want to support the show, you can become a member as well. That supports the show. Or you can send a super chat, and it's much appreciated. I'll react to your message. All right, let's get back to it. Thanks, guys. Almost at 100. Got 15 more to go.
My team has been targeting Marshal Service warrants, so violent criminals.
And would you say since you guys have started this operation, you're seeing less crime just to the fact that people are scared to go out and commit crime, knowing that you have the FBI, DHS, Homeland Security, the Marshals, you have quite literally every group of federal law enforcement.
I'd say so.
Should have said the Marshals first.
Marshals, sorry, my bad.
Should have said the Marshals first. Yes. Since we've been out here, crime is definitely down. I heard a stat that DC was having.
Seems like covert martial law. I get that. But what do you do when your city turns into a fucking war zone, bro? When shit breaks out and you're having Iraq levels of deaths every day. There's a reason they call Chicago Chirac. What do you do then? You just sit back and let your citizens get murdered by a bunch of fucking thugs that don't, bunch of criminals? Is that what you do? Or do you do whatever it takes to keep your fucking citizens safe? I don't know. I get the fears, but sometimes things call for drastic measures in order to solve them.
3 to 4 shootings a night. Since we've been out here, it's gone down to.
Thank you, MQ. Appreciate it.
About 3 a week.
Before we went in search for fugitives, they gathered all the agencies together, and the Attorney General had a few words to say.
I saw you giving a speech, talking to the people. What were you saying to them before they head out?
Just the most important thing, to be safe. The president has their back. No one will appreciate them more than Donald Trump. And that's why we're all out here to make DC safe and our country safe again.
And how essential is what you guys are doing to the DC area right now?
It's so important. And they're telling me that so many people are coming up to
We're never getting the Epstein files, are we?
them on the streets, thanking them, whispering, saying thank you for what you're doing.
Spocko, I'll be on other places, but nobody will go to those other places.
99 cents. I'd miss you, ping.
Yeah, I'll be on other places. Like, you know, I'm going to start really soon. I'm not doing it on this one, but hopefully the next one or the one following that. I got to set it up to multi-stream. I'll be streaming on Kick, Rumble, X. I'll be streaming everywhere here real soon. So, you know, if you do miss the show enough, you can find me on another platform. But hopefully it doesn't happen. Hopefully YouTube backs off. But it looks like they're auditing me, trying to find anything to fucking... That's a problem right now. It's very weird how that happens. But yeah, hopefully I don't go anywhere. But, you know, you can find me on other platforms if something happens.
They even pulled someone over last night and they said, hey, thank you for what you're doing. We appreciate you. And that's why we're out there, to make our nation's capital the safest place in the world. No one will care about our law enforcement.
I mean, she does look pretty good right here. I'll be honest. Like, even at her age, like, you guys are probably seeing it real small, so she looks better. But you could see, like, she's up there at age, but for her age, like, she's in good shape.
Our communities more than President.
If only she'd give us the damn Epstein files,
Trump.
You know?
And what's maybe something that would surprise most people
We're never getting
about
them.
what you guys are doing or what you guys have?
Oh, and Ghislaine came out. They released the transcripts of Ghislaine's interview with the DOJ. And of course, nobody was trafficked to... Epstein was just, he just had sexual issues. And Trump, of course, never did anything wrong. No one's going to believe it.
_unstoppable_for_life super chatted $2. You mean all of my gifts are going to waste?
Not really. Not if I get banned, then yeah. If I was to get banned, everything. I don't know. I've heard before that people still get the money, which would make sense, right? Like if you got sent a bunch of money, you should still get it. But then I've heard like people like Revenge of the Sis, where when they got demonetized, not even banned, they got demonetized. I don't remember if they were banned too, but yeah, they never got it. YouTube held it, so I think I should be fine. As of right now, I'm not close to being banned. They removed a video. But what makes me worry is that, because I didn't get a strike for the removed video, it was a was a community guidelines violation, but they were nice enough not to actually give me a strike. So I still have a warning and 3 strikes. But what they hit was an old video with Alex Jones in it. And I've done a lot of content talking about Alex Jones.
Chatted $1.99. I like her. I'm older too.
Yeah. She's, I mean, yeah, for her age, man. I forget how old she is, but it's unbelievable how old she is. It's up there. But yeah, anyway. I worry because I still have Alex Jones stuff on my channel. And I don't know what the line is. Like, am I allowed to like if Alex has something happen on his show that I think's funny? Like, for example, the one where the caller called in and was fighting with Alex. I did a video reacting to that. Is that a problem? Because what they hit me for was because they're saying I'm trying to circumvent Alex Jones's ban, basically. I'm trying to like post content from another channel and it's like, so I mean, I don't know what the line is there. Am I allowed to react to Alex on his show? Yeah, or not? I mean, because if it is, if that's the case, then I'm going to have to fucking remove even more videos. What I did so far was I just removed every edit I did that doesn't have my commentary. Because I don't think YouTube cares about my editing, like Facebook. That your editing is like doesn't matter. It's you could edit the fuck out of something and it's still just you're using somebody else's material. But if I add a little bit of commentary, all of a sudden now it's transformative. That's the way a lot of these platforms treat things. It's kind of stupid. It's kind of fucked up to editors too that do transformative creative editing to be like, yeah, I know it took you 2 weeks to create this fucking amazing piece of art, but yeah, we're just not going to accept it. We just still feel you're just stealing other people's content, which is how a lot of these platforms act. But that's my concern because I haven't removed some of the live streams where I've covered, like the one I covered Nick Fuentes on Alex's show. I reacted to that. Do I got to remove that one now? Okay, there's a few episodes where there's 2 episodes I think where Nick Fuentes was on Alex's show that I reacted to. Do I got to remove those 2? I probably will pretty soon. Just to be safe. So, yeah, I don't know, man. But I deleted a bunch of videos. I'm going to probably end up deleting more. And if I talk about Alex Jones, I can't play any. I'm not going to play any clips from his show because that's what got me in trouble. So it's like, okay, I guess I can't play clips of his show, even though I add transformation and it's technically my content at that point. That's what's so scary about this. It just, you don't know what the line is. It doesn't make any sense. Like, they just willy-nilly decide things. And then the other thing is, people are like, maybe it was just an AI flag. It's like, okay, the AI waited 6 years to all of a sudden flag and take the video down. This was a 6.5-year-old video. Why did the AI, the AI knew exactly what the video was 6 years ago. It took them 6.5 years. No, somebody went through and looked at it and had a problem with it. And I feel like that's what's happening. I feel like they're kind of auditing my channel. This is what happens. You talk about people like Alex, you talk about people like Nick Fuentes. You're not allowed to talk about these people unless it's in an approved way. You know, you can't talk about them the way I'm talking about them. We'll see what happens, man. Hopefully nothing happens. I'm gonna be kind of waking up every day going, did I get any strikes today? Did I get any for a while before I stop worrying?
Found so far.
I think the most surprising thing is how receptive the residents.
Yeah, a lot of my old videos, MQ, I kind of forgot. Andy's Random Edits was pointing it out during the last live stream. A lot of my old shit, you can find it on Odyssey. Odyssey's not backing up my new stuff, but all the old stuff, the stuff that I just recently got rid of, all that can still be found on Odyssey, at Pink Trip on Odyssey.
Are. People are so thankful for what all of these great men and women in law enforcement are doing, but also, it's frightening how many guns they've seized. Even today, you heard we had an assault on a police officer. He has a concussion during the middle of the day. He's in the hospital right now. He's going to be okay. But, we worry about our men and women in law enforcement, but that's why everyone signs up for this job, to keep others safe.
And I heard stories of people as young as 3 years old who got killed by gun violence here in the streets of DC.
Absolutely.
But then you also see people complaining about you guys being out here in the streets of DC, and makes people like me.
Children, dumb older white lady. Yeah, guys. I prefer my city to be dangerous. Don't clean it up. I like having to go to the grocery store and worrying about a stray bullet hitting me in the head.
You wonder, why are people angry?
Dude, there's some people that, there's nothing Trump can do that will make them... Everything he does is just bad and wrong. And that's it. That's as far as they'll dive into the issue. It's like, did Trump do it? Then it's bad and wrong.
No one's done this before. The president wants to make DC the safest country and the cleanest country. And if anyone can do it, that man can do it. And that's why we're out here.
You super chatted $5. The video takedown is a shot across the bow. You brought attention to an old video that they don't like. It's not about rules. They do what they want.
I agree. The thing is, that video had 1 million views, man. That video was huge. It was a 1 million view video. My live stream talking about it was 4,000 views at most? I don't know. I know it was probably not more than 4,000. So a tiny little live stream where I react to that video that's up and monetized for 6 years, that had 1 million views already, that blew up big time back in 2019, and over the years it's still gotten a lot of views. It just doesn't make any sense to me, hey you. It doesn't make any sense. Somebody said maybe Nick's, the Fuentes, I'm sure they're fucking trying to downvote me, but I don't think that's what it is. Or report my shit. I don't think that's what it is, though, because I think it would have been newer shit. It wouldn't be some shit from 6 fucking years ago, dude. Who knows, man? I don't know. It's also possible it's all just AI doing it, but then again, like I said, it took the AI 6.5 years to finally figure that out? And by the way, they were wrong, because I wasn't just re-uploading Alex Jones content. It was a fucking transformative edit capturing a very popular time in history where Alex and Rogan were having a fight. And it had clips from Rogan's show, it had clips from Alex's show, and it had a lot of different clips throughout maybe the last 6 months or a year of different shows from Alex. I compiled every time he went after Rogan. And I put it together, added a story to it, made it, but okay, I guess that was just Alex. I'm just trying to re-upload Alex's shit to get around the fucking the ban. It's like that. I don't know who fucking is doing the reviews, because it's that's clearly not what it is.
Fighting for this country, and we're fighting for every citizen in America.
And shouldn't the nation's capital be the safest place in the country, or at least one of them?
The nation's capital should be the most beautiful place, the safest place. People should feel safe to walk down the streets, and
that should go for the whole fucking country, by the way.
So many residents should feel safe to take their kids to school, to go to the parks, and that hasn't been happening. You've seen how many guns that this operation has seized, murderers with warrants out for them, and when they arrest them, they have a gun on them. That should terrify everyone.
He really shouldn't have started this 20-minute piece with a fucking Bondi interview. You lose all credibility interviewing Bondi. All right, let's move on.
Of the marshals.
She seems like a sweet lady, though.
The FBI,
give us
Secret Service,
files.
and then Park Police as well. Everyone right here is getting into their groups, and then from here they're going to head out.
I was assigned to go out with the marshals, so I met up with the chief and he showed me around before we headed out.
U.S. Marshals Mobile Command Vehicle, we have multiple of these for the agency. We deploy them to various parts of the country during incidents or events. So we'll give you a tour. Come on in.
Is this where you get the orders or commands, or what happens in here?
So this is where we kind of run our operations. Or
seize guns from who is a good question, because this is a big problem with the cities. It's like, in order to get a legal carry, it's like nearly impossible. So even the non-violent criminals, the people just trying to live their lives, end up illegally having a gun, because it's like, the only way to protect myself is to illegally have a gun. And then they get pulled over and now they got a gun charge and it's federal and it's fucking this huge thing. It does suck, dude. It does suck, these cities and their fucking gun laws. Like, if you do want to lower the police, like you want to like defund the police and all that, you got to let people carry and fucking be able to police their own shit. It's the only way to stop it from becoming a complete fucking Mad Max situation. But of course, no, we're going to get rid of all the police. We're going to have less police and we're going to stop punishing criminals. And you can't carry a gun. That's perfect. Also, only the criminals have guns. It's a perfect situation to have an out of control crime situation like what they're having in most of these cities right now.
personnel from our agency can come in and work, have a safe and secure place to do what they need to do.
I feel like I'm in in a movie where everything's going on, and this is like the command center where they're sending out everything.
It is, and it gives a good spot if the folks on the ground just need to come in and get a dose of air conditioning for a minute because they're kind of overheated. It gives them a place to come to.
If you don't know what a marshals do, they're actually one of the most important, and they actually cover more than just like somebody like the FBI who's over investigations, the DAs over drugs. The marshals quite literally do everything, and right here it says that they go after fugitive apprehension, and they are the primary federal agency for tracking down and arresting fugitives wanted by the federal government. And so tonight we have a bunch of warrants that we have to go check for people, and we're going after the worst of the worst here in DC as far as fugitives that are quite literally on the run right now, who are supposed to be in jail. I didn't understand just how much the marshals do, but the marshals go after the fugitives. They go after the people that are literally running away from the police.
Yes, so Marshal Service, oldest federal law enforcement agency in the country, 1789. We are responsible for a gamut of responsibilities.
And so tonight we're going to look for some fugitives.
Correct.
We have warrants and we're going?
Correct. We have a team right here to the back side of me. They're over there actively working up a couple cases.
Guy needs a better editor. There's got to be some better stuff than just interviewing this boring ass dude. Let's get on the streets. Let's see him fighting crime. There we go.
Riding tonight with an enforcement team that's...
Damn, like... How you get so fat? Like, it's okay if you're not like perfectly in shape, but dude, if you're going to be like a law enforcement officer, you would think that you'd want to not become this fat, right?
It's going to be focused on investigating and apprehending wanted fugitives, either from DC Super Court, DC District Court, or Metropolitan Police Department, or any collateral lead that we may have coming in from another office that the Marshal Service has around the country.
How many people are we rolling with?
Tonight, we have a team of 10.
Alright, we're in an active chase. It just went from 0 to 100 really quick, quite literally.
Me and the chief were in the back of the line behind all the other units, and somehow the car got away.
You know, there's fugitives everywhere, and we see in this line of work, especially with U.S. Marshals, we do see fugitives that are on the run. They commit additional crimes while they're on the run, because some of them know once they get caught, their time is up, that they're going to be put away for a long, long time.
So some of these fugitives could have done something so bad they know that if they do get caught, then they're done. So they might as well go commit other crimes and just keep going because they're already on the run.
We see that every day.
So in some neighborhoods, whether it be DC or just anywhere in America, you could have a fugitive who doesn't even...
I don't think the camera adds 20 pounds, Brandon L. I think the reality is that people don't think they're as fat as they are. And you don't realize how fat you really are until you're on camera. And then you're like, damn, I'm that fat? And you're like, oh, and then they tell people, well, camera adds 20 pounds to make you feel better. But the reality is, it happens to me too. You go, I'm not that fat. And then you see yourself on camera and you're like, damn, I didn't know I was that fat.
He's not even scared about the police because once he does get caught, he already knows that the show's over.
Yes.
Those are the most dangerous people.
They are. They are the most dangerous. You know, fugitive work is some of the most violent work that a law enforcement officer can be a part of.
I never really thought about that, how a fugitive, they really have nothing to lose, so they might as well go commit whatever crime they want after they know they're going to be locked up behind bars for the rest of their life.
Absolutely. They, you know, they are either actively hiding, they're actively committing other crimes. We've had a number of fugitives over my career, quite honestly, that when they have been caught, they've been put away for life.
What is something someone would have to do outside of murder that would put them behind bars for life?
Major narcotics violations, sex crimes, things of that nature. If it gets to the point where it's completely out of control.
Yeah, guys, I know it was a joke, but I had a comment about it because to me, it's something that a lot of people believe. They believe that the camera puts 20 pounds on you. It doesn't. It's just that you're fat.
Especially on a lot of these transnational organizations that we work, cartels, things of that nature.
Are the cartels becoming more and more prevalent as the border crisis was so bad the past 4 years? Is their activity ramping up in the United States?
I wouldn't be able to speak to that, but I can tell you with President Trump's direction on the border, you can see the data that's...
Yeah, I'm already on Rumble, guys. I'm just not posting the lives there, but I will soon. At Pinktrip. Just go to Rumble at PINGTR1P. It's the same everywhere. At Pinktrip. PINGTR1P.
Come across. There have been no border crossings. That is absolutely going to help the war on drugs and DEA and the Border Patrol down there in HSI. They're actively always looking at that and proactively investigating those types of crimes. I can't imagine that the cartels are going to be happy at all with what's going on down the border, the way we've shut it down. So kudos to President Trump on that.
Anthony, it looks like we have everybody here. Well, somebody's getting out. Stand by.
Looks like we just got intelligence on one of our actively wanted fugitives. It's a Metropolitan Police Department case. Team has been working it for multiple days. Looks like it's over in the 4th district. So we're gonna go over there, see if we can make an arrest.
Hey, keep your sirens on.
Need some action, dude. I'll be right back.
We rushed to the location where the fugitive was at, and this fugitive was wanted for selling drugs and for having possession of a gun illegally. And when we had arrived, other law enforcement had moved swiftly and had made the arrest on the man. And the fugitive was also with his wife, who could potentially have been an accomplice, so they arrested her and detained her as well.
And right here is the fugitive. They caught him. They moved up on him before we could even get here because they felt that now was the time to act. They got him underneath arrest. They had the girl with them underneath arrest. She's getting detained. They're running a field interview with her. And this right here is a wanted fugitive that's being taken off the streets of Washington, D.C. We found a gun underneath a tree trunk, and he's also been known for selling drugs here. And after all that information, everyone was able to act. You have the whole entire, you got everybody here. You got Metropolitan Police.
Poor guy. He didn't do anything wrong, right? This is the most boring episode of Cops ever. Yeah, I don't know. I saw it earlier, and I was like, oh, this guy rides along. Must be something interesting that happens. But you know what did happen that was interesting? Some of you regulars remember Veli Ray. Well, Veli's, I don't know how much longer Veli's going to survive doing this. He keeps going to the ICE protests in Portland. And every single time, it's like, I'm worried he's going to get killed. Every single time. And this is, maybe we need to get the feds out to Portland. I mean, if any city needs it, Portland's one of those cities where, yeah, maybe we need to get the National Guard out here Let's check out Veli out. And by the way, if you don't know Veli, if you like the protest stuff, especially Portland protest stuff, it's always a little bit spicier than the regular protest stuff. They give him a follow. I can't stop watching this dude. He keeps going back out here every couple days, and it's always just fucking priceless.
Not on nobody's side. I'm just here documenting what's going on, but they seem to want to make me center of attention.
This guy is. I remember this guy from the old. This is like the crazy guy, the crazy fucking schizophrenic Antifa guy who's like. I remember him from like the old 2016 Portland versus Proud Boys shit.
Okay, that's what they're doing.
This guy's a fucking Nazi. Baby, this guy's a Nazi.
How many times have you said the N-word in your whole life? You're the Nazi.
Fuck you.
You're the Nazi. You don't even have a black friend.
I haven't said it since the Kanye.
I bet you both of you don't.
See, pay attention to this short Hispanic man back here. This guy gets a little scary.
Even have a Mexican or a black friend.
I raised 7 black Muslims.
I'm talking about these two. Yeah, you see how quiet you got? You don't have a Mexican or a black. You don't even have a Mexican or a black friend. And you're here protesting. And you're here protesting against immigration. You're fucking ignorant.
I have family who are Hispanic, so shut the fuck up.
You shut the fuck up.
No, all you do is threaten people and lie.
You're trying to get like a.
All of them are on massive amounts of drugs. Every single, maybe even Veli. But they all seem like they're on drugs.
No, they're harassing me, and I'm filming the building, but they keep harassing me.
People and dox them and make up shit.
You keep making that up. I'm doxed nobody. I don't even know who you are. You're weirdo.
I'll dox you for me.
You just doxed me and said my full name. You idiot. You just said Lavelle Howard. Lavelle Howard.
Welcome to the real world.
I don't care. Come up to my house and do something.
For harassing and doxing people. I saw you come up to a fucking woman for 2 hours.
You know what the fucking pigs do? They call out our names out here too.
This guy's kind of scary to me because I've ran into so many people like this in my lifetime. The short Hispanic with a chip on their shoulder. You got to look out. These guys, they love to scrap. And some of them can scrap. Like the short guys, whatever reason, the short Hispanics, man, they can scrap.
I'm documenting the situation, but she's harassing me.
Ain't nobody harassing you.
All right. Well, then
harasses us?
Well, then let.
You know.
Well, you got what you're saying.
Hey, dog.
John, stop acting like I'm leaving. It's a possibility, but as of right now, John, you don't have to worry about it. Just enjoy the show. And if I get nuked, you can worry about it then. But just as a heads up, I've told you guys where you can follow me if you want to follow me on other places. But I'm here right now, John. Stop. You don't got to be getting all upset like I'm actually gone already.
You think we feel harassed?
We got ankle bracelet?
No, I fucking got.
I'll probably be fine, John. I think at this point, it's been a couple days. If nothing else has happened, I'll probably be fine. Okay? So don't worry, John.
I shot by your fucking people in there.
That ain't my people.
You think we feel harassed by you?
I'm not on any side, bro.
All right, then do your fucking job.
Why don't you ask me?
Do your fucking job and that's it.
Now, don't you start, hey you.
What do you mean do my job? I'm documenting the situation,
They're
but
documenting.
Could assume.
I thought about not saying anything about it when I got it, but I'm like, well, what happens if I don't say anything and then tomorrow I'm fucking nuked? And then I'm like, oh, I should have said something while I could still live stream. So I felt like I had to say something. But anytime you talk about shit like that, it's no fun.
You guys keep coming.
It's no fun.
Look, I'm gonna film everybody here, and ain't no one gonna do shit about it. I'm not on either side, bro.
You're filming me right now.
Yeah, because I'm not on any side. I'm filming the situation.
Well, you're also walking right up to the camera, so.
Then go ahead.
That's what I'm doing.
So
But
why
people
the
keep
fuck
coming
you
up to
coming at me like?
You keep walking up to me. Look, keep walking up. I'm filming the building.
You feel threatened by me? I don't feel threatened by you. I don't feel threatened by these ICE agents.
No, okay. What's your name, bro?
Don't worry about
my name's
fucking
Valley
name.
Ray. Nice to meet you, Valley Ray.
Eric Sanchez.
Okay. I'm born and raised in Portland, Oregon. Where are you from?
I'm from.
You, bro. What is that?
Do your fucking job. That's it.
What is she showing wanted pictures for? What are you doing that for?
These are mugshots of Ryan, your buddy Ryan. There are 3 different mugshots.
Whatever you got going on,
I don't
dog.
have any friends out
Whatever
here.
you got
I'm by
going on,
myself.
dog.
You work with them.
Hey.
You work drug.
This Melly's, I mean, he's a ballsy dude. Because he goes out here like every other night, and this is what happens every single time, but he still goes up there to film them. And every time it's like he's got to fucking go into the alley and be like, you guys want to fight? Come into the alley. That's his move. Like he'll leave and he goes to the alley and he's like, see, they didn't follow me into the alley. They don't really want to fight.
Let me tell you something. If you guys stop being ignorant and listen to me, I'm gonna tell you something. I'm born and raised in Southeast Portland, Oregon. Okay.
It doesn't matter where you're raised.
I don't.
You can get Rumble. Just go to rumble.com, John McCarter. That's it. It's same thing like YouTube. I don't know if you're using your phone or what, but it's just Rumble. It's just a website.
See, you talk over
There's no getting it. You just go there, you know, just like you would any other website.
me to point a narrative to turn it into lies. I'm documenting the situation. If you keep talking over, I'm gonna walk away. I'm done talking to you. You keep making lies. I'm trying to talk to you, but you keep.
Who you recording from which county, dog? That's it.
Southeast Portland, Oregon, born and raised, West Coast, baby.
Who cares?
Boss hog shit, boss. Why do you call me a name? Now you call me a bitch? You're like 4'10". You ain't
Dude, send the National Guard in, bro. We got to send the National Guard in
tough.
to Portland. We got to clean up
You're
Portland.
4'10". You ain't tough.
Hey, Blood Killer, and I used to watch fucking Billy Ray. I fuck with Billy Ray.
You fuck with Billy Ray? Hell yeah, bro. Appreciate you, homie. Much love. Yeah, see? I got love in the city.
Have a good night, bro.
The _unstoppable_4_life super chatted $5. I got to head to bed, buddy. Have a great rest of the stream.
You too,
Don't
bro.
worry, John. Pink trip will be fine. Peace.
Yeah. That's what sucks. It's like, oh, I got to warn everybody. And now John's all freaking out about it. Like, well, I don't know what to do. Maybe I shouldn't have said anything. But yeah, it felt like it was, worth fucking telling everybody. Like, hey, if something happens, you can find me at other places too. But usually people won't go to other places. So that's why YouTube's so successful. I mean, they're so good at like shutting people down. Because if they shut you down from YouTube, most of the audience isn't going to follow you to another site.
Born and raised.
Talking down on people, dog, like they ain't tough.
What are you talking about?
I'm just asking a question, dog.
Yeah, because people keep you guys are circling me and keep antagonizing me.
Who's circling you right now?
All you guys. You guys assault people.
I told you we assault people?
What?
Hey.
I'm not NGO. I don't know NGO. I don't know. I'm here by myself. I'm here. I'm not with anybody.
Let me ask you a question.
I don't like. Look, bro. Step back from me.
Dude, I've run into so many Mexicans like this, dude. And then when you add alcohol to it, like if you're at the bar, like you got to be careful. Like one little sign of disrespect and it all fucking flips. And now they got to show you how tough, how much of a tough guy they fucking are.
No, I don't. I'm gonna tell you, don't step too close to me. We can have a conversation.
You feel threatened by me?
I feel threatened by all of you. Yeah.
Why?
Damn.
If someone's gonna attack
you keep approaching me. What are you doing?
Feel threatened by me?
What are you doing, bro?
Well, I feel
if I'm telling you right now.
He's like a chihuahua that recognizes you're scared. He's like, oh, he's scared. He keeps moving away, so I'm gonna keep moving forward because he's scared.
What are you doing?
To answer a question.
What are you doing? Do you know the FBI? What are you doing right now?
Can you answer a question?
You're on the sidewalk.
There are no police, JCD. This is Portland, Oregon. This is Democrat policies, bro.
I haven't done nothing to you. So what are you doing?
These people can literally sit on the street all night making tons of fucking noise on loudspeakers, screaming at the fucking ICE building, and the police never do anything. They never do nothing.
Why are you trying to intimidate me, bro?
We're talking.
Why are you
just a grown man?
Why are you raising it?
Because you're like back
Why are you raising your voice? We're talking.
Doesn't matter.
Hey, dog.
Look, when you guys talk loud, that doesn't intimidate me.
It doesn't.
No, nobody intimidates me.
Right.
I'm 20. I'm 24 and 0. Nobody intimidates me.
Turn that shit off.
You're like
You don't feel intimidated, right? Fucking man to man, dog.
I'm having a conversation with you, bro.
You can be.
I don't want to hurt nobody here. I'm just having a conversation with you, homie.
Hey, wait.
That's it.
You feel intimidated by me right now?
I'm not intimidated or nobody, but when you keep getting close. Look at why is there 10? Look at there's 7, 8 of you. That's so dumb. That's so dumb. See, and then you keep getting closer. Look at you, and then all of you. Why do you keep doing that?
Because it's me and you.
I'm just documenting it. Why do you keep doing that shit? Look at why you follow. Stop following me, bro. I'm telling you, I feel like I'm in fear. Stop fucking following me. Stop. I'm telling you.
This guy's. You could tell this guy's had a few drinks. You can tell.
Stop fucking following me right now. Stop fucking following me. Why are you worried about me? Stop following me. What are you following me for? Stop following me.
I just want you to answer.
What are you following me for? Stop following me. Stop following me.
You feel threatened by me?
No, I'm not worried about you, bro. You're trying to get attention. You're trying to get attention.
Just a one-on-one.
You're trying to get attention.
Why are you walking away from me then?
You're trying to get attention.
No, I'm not, dog.
I'm not here to document you.
Hey, wait. I'll shake your hand right now without the camera.
Boom! Fucking gets hit by a car.
I'll shake your hand. I shook Ryan's hand the other day.
God, dude, I can't imagine living in Portland. What a shithole.
I chased a Trumpy the other day. I'm not here for that shit. I'm trying to prove. Okay, can you answer my question now? You're not here
for nobody.
You could tell this guy shook Veli a little bit. This guy got a little shook with this guy.
For nothing.
I'm here to document the situation for history.
So do your fucking job.
And you then you do your job.
Yes.
Protest. Watch out, bro. Don't get hit. Watch out, bro.
They're
Watch out.
hoping to say.
Yeah, they might hit us. But I don't want you in the road, though, bro.
Okay,
get out of the road.
Do you get what I'm talking about?
Yeah, we're good. We're good.
All right.
We're good. We're good.
Do your fucking job.
And you do your fucking job.
Yes.
I'm doing what I'm doing to do here, and you do what you're doing to do here. Here, I'm gonna tell you something, all right? Fuck everybody here. I'm not on no side. I'm a lone wolf documenting. Lone wolf documenting.
Do your fucking job.
Lone wolf documenting.
I mean, you're saying it's not a real protest. Look at the fucking building. They've been out here for months, fucking surrounding this building. Yeah, because there's only 30 people or whatever. There's a lot of fucking people. They're just constantly out there.
Shit. Do your fucking job. You don't have to feel
I thought we were cool. I'm not threatened.
All right.
I'm standing right here in front of you.
What were you saying earlier?
I thought we were just
okay.
Cool. Why you keep going on about the old
Because you're fucking talking shit.
This guy's like, oh, I found somebody scared of me. Fuck yeah. I'm never going to stop now. He feels so strong and tough. He's like, oh, shit. I smell your fear.
You're still going on about it. I think no protester. You know what the problem is, I think, with the protesters here? I think they're drinking too much alcohol. I think they drink too much alcohol and get drunk when they come here.
What's the proof? My fucking legs, dog. Document my legs. Hey, look, dog. Document my legs. You see these fucking legs? They fucking shot me.
I documented it.
Did you see me fucking crying about that shit?
No, I documented it.
It sounds like you're kind of crying about it right now, to be honest.
You know who cries? ICE fucking agents cry. You fucking cry.
This guy's probably like pretty close to blacking out. This guy's pretty fucking drunk, you can tell.
You don't even know me, bro.
I don't want to know you. I'm just speaking the fact.
I don't cry.
You know why I'm right here in front of you?
I don't cry, bro.
Because you just seen that I proved it wrong.
This is the kind of dude who goes out to the bar, gets really drunk, and then comes home and beats his wife. That's what it seems like to me. Now, I don't know 100%, but he's got that vibe. He's got the, come home almost blackout drunk and then beat your wife when she complains. Honey, why don't you stay home? And why you go out drinking? Shut up, bitch. That's what he reminds me of.
These
a lot of guys
people
like
are
that.
out here for a cause, but we're not attacking you. You know why? Because we don't forget why we're here. So when you record me, record all that. And we straight. You're safe out here. We're trying to make a change. That's it.
I don't know why, but I don't really feel very safe right now. You're so safe. Not feeling very safe.
You're not my enemy. Do you get that?
Do you hear how you're talking to a black man?
I don't care what you are.
And then but you want me to care what you
care.
are. But you want me to care what you are. But you don't care who I am?
You don't know what I am?
We're not telling you what we are.
We're not telling you what we are. Do you hear? Look, I'm all in gray and black. What I'm not representing nothing but myself as a human being. I want you if I can get you.
Yeah, JCD, it's a dead alcoholic. The alcoholism eyes, where it's just like, I don't even know if he's gonna remember this tomorrow.
Whatever your reason is to be out here, I respect that. But if you respect what I'm here for, maybe we can make a change.
That needs to be a fucking PSA right now. They need to make that a PSA. Let's hear that again.
What I'm here for, I respect that. But if you respect what I'm here for, maybe we can make a change. I'm not out here for nobody.
I tried to talk to you earlier, but you just followed me and you wanted to antagonize me.
No.
See, the loud stuff. I don't deal with the loud stuff. I don't deal with the loud stuff.
You're talking to me.
I'm giving you a platform to talk. You have a lot of people watching. You got 400 people watching. I got 16,000 subscribers.
I appreciate that.
I'm giving you instead
I'm
of
not about colors.
Listen. Can I
you know
talk?
what I've been telling the ICE agents from day one?
Can I talk?
Can I talk?
Can I just say something?
Look, this is your platform.
I'm giving you.
Can I talk on your platform?
Listen,
you told me you're giving me a...
Bro, Veli, you can't argue with the drunk guy, Veli. Just let him scream, let him fucking do his thing, and just be like, okay, cool. You know, you can't win this. You can't talk to a person that's in this state.
Listen, this is what you guys want, right? I'm giving you a I'm giving you. Listen, I'm gonna give you
what
2 to 5 minutes. You already just talked enough. I gotta do my own thing.
But I gotta redo it
again.
Huh?
No, I want. No,
because it didn't count.
I'm live streaming, homie. I don't edit nothing. Okay. Since you want to go this level,
I do.
I'm gonna give you. I'm gonna give you my platform. Okay, and I'm going to give you 2 minutes to talk and say what you want to say to the people out there about the situation.
All right.
See, look, that's a good thing. Yeah, Veli, let him get his message out. It's beautiful.
But don't talk about me. No. Talk about the situation. Well, go ahead.
Oh, what a good dude.
You got 2 to 5 minutes. Go.
Tell me go.
Go.
Don't judge what you don't understand. Everybody's out here for a cause. A lot of people out here, they don't know what they're out here for. I know why I'm out here for.
Billy Ray, I say one thing, you're a bitch. You're a bitch.
His heart is so broken right now, dude. This guy is so... He finally has his moment, like he thinks there's like 50,000 people watching, and then his fellow Antifa people don't even let him talk. Look, you could just see his heart breaking.
On my block. I say one thing, you're a...
They don't know what they're out here for. I know why I'm out here for.
Billy Ray, I say one thing, you're a bitch.
What's this piece of shit doing back on my block?
I'm trying
to fucking inviting you, dipshit.
See how we're trying to have it. See, I stopped it.
See, this guy's he's gonna be blacked out at some point tonight. He probably won't even remember any. He'll be watching this back, going, "Honey, was I out there at the protest? I don't even remember."
Where are you from?
It's all good, bro. We're trying to have a good, constructive. It's all good.
No, it's not all good. Nobody invited you. What the fuck do you want, weirdo?
This guy's out here every time. He thinks like he's the greatest troll of all time. Like he's like taking all of his Twitter skills into real life. Like he probably got banned off Twitter, so now he just walks around with a fucking with a loudspeaker. Just like, I mean, he's just a Twitter troll in real life.
You already lost your voice.
I keep it real.
Does it sound like I lost my voice, dipshit?
You just want camera time.
Are you sure? What do you want? Why are you in my neighborhood? And what do you want?
Stand 3 feet
what
from me.
What the fuck do you want in my neighborhood?
Hey.
You stand 3 feet. I fucking live here. What do you want?
You don't live here.
Why are you here? What do you want? Why are you in my neighborhood? What the fuck do you want, Belly Ray?
See, Veli let them intimidate him this time. Usually Veli doesn't let them intimidate him, but this time Veli seemed like he let them get into his head.
Stand back.
What the fuck do you want? Why are you
Get
here?
Back.
You fuck off. What are you doing in my neighborhood? Eat shit, dork. Okay, you got a bright light. Did you notice this thing already blocking my eyes, dork? You're really bad at physics. You are really slow. Keep it up, dork. God, this is like playing with a cat. You're dumb. What do you want, moron? What are you doing in my neighborhood? Where are you from?
Southeast
Where
Portland.
are you from, Belly Ray? Where are you from? What are you doing here? What are you doing here in the OHSU neighborhood, Belly Ray? What are you doing?
Don't touch me.
What are you doing? I ain't touching you.
Get
What are you
back.
doing on the
Stay-
street?
I'm
What are
giving
you
you-
doing in my neighborhood, asshole? Don't you touch me.
I'm giving you a
what
warning.
What the fuck are you
I'm
doing
giving
here,
you a
asshole?
warning.
Get the hell out of my neighborhood.
Stay
you
back,
piece of shit.
motherfucker.
Nobody invited you.
Stay back before you get hurt.
Shit and die, fucker. You ain't scaring anybody.
You're gonna get hurt.
You deal with a real veteran, you
By the way, like to the left here is those apartments where it went viral. Remember that black chick came out and started screaming at these people because of all the noise they make? And she was like, we need to get sleep. We can't sleep because of you people. And it went viral. And I don't blame them. Like that apartment complex, these dudes are up all night on loudspeakers, screaming, fucking just partying. Dude, it must suck to live on this block.
pile of shit. You're not gonna intimidate anybody. Get the fuck out of my neighborhood. What do you want? What do you want?
You're a fake tough guy.
Answer the question, dipshit.
You're a fake tough guy.
Do you want?
I want you to go to.
Are you on my street?
I want you to go to
You're not
prison.
gonna do a goddamn thing, you Twitter turd.
You're gonna go to prison.
What do you want?
We just gonna make fun of you, dumbass.
What do you want?
Yeah, you fucking suck. Yeah, shine that shit out.
What do you want? Why are you here? What do you want, weirdo? Why are you on my block, you fucking pedo? Why are you on my block with a camera, pedo? What are you doing?
Yeah, I don't think Veli's a pedo, but that's what they do. They'll just they'll pretend like you have a gun. They'll scream, "He's got a gun! He's gonna shoot somebody!" to try to get like ICE to shoot you and shit. These people are pretty fucking despicable, man. What happens to somebody that this is the life they live? I don't know. Maybe there's just nothing better to do in Portland.
There's kids that live here. Why are you recording? Who invited you? What are you doing? You ain't no journalist. You're just some turd with a Twitter being weird.
Now, no, fuck you. Veli is a fucking journalist, dude.
What are you doing?
He is a bona fide journalist.
What are you doing, Belly Ray?
Hey, what you doing, buddy?
What are you doing?
You trying to get clicks? You trying to
What are you
get
doing?
views on the internet?
What do you want? Why are you on my street recording people, weirdo? It's
All right. So basically, it ends like it always ends. Veli gets yelled at a lot. They threaten him, and then he runs off into the alley. And he's like, "See, they won't come and fight
Lawsuit
me."
against the city. That's their goal. Their goal is not to act tough or any of that stuff. Their goal is to. How long?
Fortunately, they don't follow him, but I do worry about his safety, man. I do. Like, I get it. You're getting views and all that shit, but it just takes one crazy person. And then the way they'll do it, like, they'll get his attention and, like, be harassing him from the front, but then there's, like, shady ass people getting behind him and stuff. It's not a good situation. But yeah, go follow Veli Ray. He's here, like, every other night lately. So these are always a lot of fun to watch. Just the characters that hang out around the ICE building. Like, you have the like diehard communists who really believe in the message, and then you just got the crazy drunk, drug addicted people that are just hanging out. It's fucking insanity. But yeah, go follow Veli Ray. If you like that kind of shit, you'll love it. Anyway, we're good. We're done. I gotta go pee, so good time to end the show. Everybody talking shit about, oh, you gotta pee so much. Well, I drink a lot of water to keep my voice going, dude. And then, you drink two things of water really quickly. Next thing you know, you gotta pee. That's the way it works, guys. It's fucking nature, It's nature. Anyway, you guys have a wonderful night. Thank you for everybody sending super chats. The thumbs up got to 102. That rocks. Thank you, everybody. If you haven't hit the thumbs up yet, you can hit it on the way out. And we'll see you. I'll be here this weekend. I'll be doing a show every day of the weekend, Saturday and Sunday, 9 o'clock. So look out for more shows this weekend. Thanks, guys. We'll see you on the next episode of The Pink Trip Show.
Please subscribe and hit the like and ring that bell if you want notified. Here's some other videos to watch that you might like or you might not. Have a great day, my internet friend. I hope I'll see you once again. Please subscribe and hit the like and ring that bell if you want notified. a great day, my internet friend. I hope I'll see you once again. Please subscribe and hit the like and ring that bell if you want notified.